Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us. Happy Mother's Day weekend. This is an incredible weekend ahead. Sell it or melt it continues. We've got the best values in fine jewelry on planet Earth, and not afraid to say it. We've got our last few days here. Judging on how little of the inventory is left to show you, that is the goal. We're trying to show you every last piece, bring it down in price to its lowest, in most cases under cost, and get these pieces out the door. And of course, anything that is left over at the end of every show, we melt it down. So this provides us values now in the present moment. It provides us values coming up in the future on new jewelry like never before. So what an exciting day to be with us, and maybe just a day to treat yourself, especially, it's always a good time to treat yourself when the values are this good. But I think special thanks to all the moms out there who may need to treat themselves, right? It has been a really, really special event, and of course continues today, 3 hours live. We move quickly. We have a lot of special pieces to show you. Of course, that's the beauty of this event, is even if you've been watching for weeks on end, guess what? It's an all new lineup today. Pieces are not repeated. So that is really the beauty of it. You're going to see new every time, and I don't mean necessarily new. We got classic pieces here. We've got some of our world famous designs, sometimes pieces we've never seen on the air, sometimes pieces that haven't been here in years. So it is an exciting time. There will be, of course, you see what you see is what you get, but there will be a couple of ideas that are diamond pieces that we have a little bit of quantity on. They are limited. They are also going to be sized where they're at. So we will ask you to dial in early on everything, so you're sure to get in on your favorites. Also, ruby lovers, I got a ruby band. We do have some really special Tanzanite. I've got a big one in a pendant. We have a beautiful natural unheated Tanzanite as well. I know those have been very popular of late. I have a large pear shape in a ring. It was just last night. We saw the pendant go. Now we've got the ring to match, and even ruby earrings. So this is an exciting day. Plus, I do want to let you know up front, the other day, oh gosh, what day was it? I feel like it was maybe on Thursday. Yes, it was Thursday. I had all the new fine collection, and turns out there were a couple saved here. And we're going to bring you some new finds that are going to be just under 2 carats. So that's very exciting, and they are gorgeous. The new finds, if you're not familiar, are those blue-green Paraíba S tourmalines out of Brazil. So I've got 3 new ones that you haven't seen yet. I know they were very popular the other day, nearly sold out. We're going to bring you a really special wheel, actually a trio of them today. So looking forward to that. And wait till you see the round. Oh my gosh, the round is amazing. So lots to get to. And of course, if you have a request, listen, I know a lot of people have made requests over the last few weeks and purchased what they've wanted, but it's not too late. You never know if your piece or something similar might still be here, so we're happy to go to the vaults and check it out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a piece that is going to look a little funny because it's a big pendant, but put it on side here for you to start. Take a look at this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous amethyst, is it not? Item number is 111, and it's 3042, and we have the white gold piece here. It's stunning, isn't it? It's actually, of course, it's sitting on its side, so there was no way to really allow it to sit here upright, but you'll see all that. As a matter of fact, I'll move it right now so you can see what this looks like. When you see it from an east to west, of course, that's how it's set. And then, of course, it swings on this door knocker style bail. But look at that stone. Isn't that a great cut? It's a fancy cut, no less, in our best amethyst. And that is one that I have never shown you before. So a beautiful, rich color, of course, showing you that beautiful liveliness it has with not just the purple, but reds and blues coming through as well on a 507 fancy cut completely. Look at this, completely wrapped in gold. Even a beautiful basket, and then it's going to be diamonds. It reminds me, now this is just how my mind works because I'm handbag obsessed. It reminds me a little bit of a handbag, but again, that's just how my mind works. It's diamonds at 7 points, and then you have that loop, that arc right over, that's going to be attached to the veil, and then of course our beautiful fancy cut. So one special piece in white gold here. I'm so proud we can bring it to you, and this is fabulous, is it not? It's just a stunner, isn't it? And wait till you see it. I'm going to show you the length here. Let's give it a measure. Since I don't think this has been on the air before, I certainly have not seen it, and chances are if I haven't seen it, probably not been on the air, right? So here it is, 1 inch top to bottom. Let me go ahead and give you a width while we're at it, just because this is pretty much stone, stone, stone. Look at that, almost 3/4 of an inch in that width as well. So you've got a really important piece, and I love how it swings. Even when, it's no movement on the bail, you can see how it kind of moves a little bit. And then let's take it over here to the neckline where you're going to see how really stunning that is. And it's got a big presence, but I wouldn't say, that statement piece that you can't wear and enjoy. So let's go back up close. I've got a huge value value for you. And I think we're going to like the way this one is priced. Now, come on in early. We've been starting with some really cool designer pendants of late, and boy, have they been quick to go. So this is, again, your side profile, but it gives you a little better angle to see the stone and its beauty there. And it's a gorgeous gem. I mean, really big size here, 507. Actually, it is today's 510. So again, with our beautiful stone there. And let's make it easy here. It's not going to be, I was thinking about $9.99. I got full carte blanche to do some discounting here to make sure that in these final days of this event, we make sure everything goes. That's really the priority. Again, it'd be lovely to have some pieces left over to melt, but you know what? This event has not really left too much of that. So that just means we're pricing everything right. You're loving the discounts and deals, and let's make it better than even $888 or $777. I'd like to start the show off right here. We've got a few pendants and earrings and necklaces. Of course, we're going to bring you a lot of rings, and you're more than welcome to make requests. And even if there is something, I know I saved a couple of pieces based on your request from last night. So if you already asked me to save something, well, come on in, give us a call, and I've got it set to the side for you. But let's make this even better. How about $699 for a 5-carat plus in that amethyst? Loving that one. And thank you, Risa. I did. And thank you so, so much. And nice to hear from you today. Glad you're with us. And hope it's a beautiful weekend so far in your neck of the woods, wherever you may be. So thrilled and honored and privileged to have you with us today. And again, a special early Happy Mom's Day shout out to all of our moms out there. Here we go, $699. Of course, you're going to get $70 off that, so it'll be $629 and change. And we'll give it 30 seconds, then we'll move right along. Let's see who else is checking in with us. Thank you. Hi there. Hi, Ariel. And we've got Tracy hanging out with us. Thank you so much. Oh, that sounds lovely. That is a description I've never heard before, but I like that. Thank you, Tracy. And Sally, hi, Sally. Glad you're with us. All right, so 10 seconds remaining. If you have requests, get them in. Again, that's going to be your, I know that looks, it's just the best way to see the stone. Obviously, it's a really beautiful stone there, isn't it? Great color. You know, our amethyst is not something we see all the time, but when we do, it really shows you what amethyst can be, what it's capable of, what it gives you when it's at its top level. And that is what you've got there. All right, let's move on. We've got a ring here really quickly. It's actually a huge designer ring. This is actually quite a wide band, and you can see how it's got this really cool texture. I feel like it reminds me a little bit of, you know, when you actually mine gemstones, for the most part, you know, they come from rough rock, and you get into that rock, and sometimes you have to reveal, you know, you dig and you excavate, and then of course you see the gem material revealed. That's what this reminds me of a little bit, just kind of that really cool texture that looks very organic on the top and bottom of this band. It's item number 1122-2903. Our amethyst piece is still here, and again, happy Saturday. And boy, is it going to be, it feels like summer out here. We're at, 100 degrees this weekend here, and a little heat wave going across the West Coast. So, well, it feels like summer, but again, a lovely spring May weekend and Mom's Day on tap. And remember, these pieces go out right to you, so you'll have them in the next few days. So it could be your little, belated Mother's Day treat to yourself, because in the next couple days it's going to be at your doorstep for you to wear. This is the band with 42 points in diamonds, just a single row of diamonds right down the middle, but it's got a really good amount of gold, more than we sometimes see in a ring. And yet you've got this really cool, look at the finishing on the inside. It's going to be yellow gold only. It's just that one. I actually have two, so we can even get you two if you wanted to stack them, because they would stack beautifully, nice straight edge to it, or use it as ring guards, or you could get one for yourself and one for a gift and be connected to a loved one in that way. I love that idea. I do that a lot. So here we go, in 42 points in diamonds and a $9.99 value. But wait, we've got a couple of great pieces here for our first few minutes, and really starting it off right. Let me try this on for you so you can get a gauge of the size here, because it's a nice wider band. It almost feels like a triple stack, like you put 3 rings together here, and got that really low profile, nothing complex about it as far as, ease of wear, but still dresses up your typical diamond band a little bit more. It's not the basic, it's not the expected, gives you that really cool texture. Diamonds are set down in, you can see there from the side, they're set down in, recessed a bit from the side borders, and yet I'm gonna make this one easy too. We're not even doing $9.99. Remember, it's 10% off. So wherever I end up, you still have an extra discount you take advantage of when you call in and claim it as your own. So I hope you'll do that, especially when this is not going to be $888 or $777. Prices keep on crashing down here. And That's not exactly what you're hearing everywhere else, is it? Everyone's having to go, well, sorry, but here are the prices. We're doing the exact opposite. We are making fine jewelry more affordable than truly ever before. So it's a big day to get in on your favorites. And you know what? If you like this one, it's $699, and there you go. It's going to be $629. We have 2 available, 2 identical pieces. That means we're still going to size this one for you. So if you need a classic 6, it's ready to go. If you don't, we can go up or down as needed. And then we do have some turquoise, both earrings and ring. I know we haven't seen a lot of turquoise in this event. I've got some great turquoise today. We do have, the most gorgeous ruby drop, like stiletto style earrings with big diamond weight. Pink diamonds have made an appearance today. It was just last night I had the pink diamond earrings. Well, got a big pink diamond ring, and you want to see something fantastic. Not exactly for the faint of heart here, but I do have something to just wow you. I mean, really, truly show you what I think is one of our prettiest stones here. I really believe that. Let me know on the band. Look at this. I mean, this is not for everybody, but seriously, right? I know, I just heard Tony whistle. I'm going, I could look at that all day. I could just sit here with that ring for 3 hours straight and be totally fine with it. Just, it's one of the prettiest stones. It is actually our new fine material. Yes. Pear-shaped peacock Tanzanite, which? Are you talking about the ring? Yes, I think I do. Yes, I do. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for letting me know. Linda, does she need to see it again, Jess? If she does, let me know. I'm going to get it for her. So, you know, I've got it here to show. So, yes, we can make sure. You got it. All right, so let me find it, and then we'll bring it out for her. And then here we are with, that is just spectacular. It's a bit of a fancy cushion cut. It's kind of like really bordering on round. It's item number 112-6149. I just thought I'd tantalize you with that one today. I do have it, Linda, here. It's in yellow gold, by the way, Jess, so just make sure that's okay with her. And I do have a larger ring in some of the peacock Tanzanite today as well, but is going to go to a whole different level in price. But I do have an 11 karat 15. But Linda was asking about this one. Of course, that'll be coming up a little bit later. Just wanted to let you know, preview it. Obviously, you can call me and say, that's my ring. If you want to, but look at that. That's from, you got it, Linda. So that's going to be 112-3844. Just want to share that with you there. So there we go. Grabbed it for you. Look at the colors. It is one of the coolest of the unheated Tanzanite. So just a reminder, we did have that with the 82 points in diamonds. It's 3844. It's going to be the 282 center stone with the double halo. I kind of slipped that in right at the very, very end of last night. So it is, knew that one would go. So that one was $1888, by the way. So of course, $16.99 at checkout. So that's a great piece, and one more time on the hand here for you, just so you can see it that way and get an idea of what that's all about. Isn't that pretty? So that'll be $16.99. It's gone. Congratulations. And then we'll go right back to that band. Just a reminder, that band is $6.99, but really $6.29 if you'd like to get that diamond band with almost a half carat in diamonds. The $12.89 in that new find. And like I said, we do have a wheel of new fine stones as well that are going to be quite affordable. But if you want the biggest, the boldest, and the baddest, and I mean that in the best way, that is the one to own. I cannot honestly say that I've ever seen a stone quite like it. It's a little more even like an icy blue-green, if that makes sense, than even traditional Paraibas. And do you want to see it on the hand? Okay, let's face it, I just want to put it on my hand. I just want to wear it. I just want to marvel at that stone. So if you want the ultimate, I know I had a couple of you asking, and I set aside a large, what was it, a 4 karat 82 that I had in a cushion cut the other day. I set that aside. Honestly, that might be one to think about in lieu of it, just because, well, it's dazzling. It is dazzling, and no trick of the cameras there. That's just all that stone, naturally beautiful and bright, and the cutting and the clarity. How about the clarity on that tourmaline? So anyway, we've got that one, and you can holler at me if you want to know more about it. It's formerly a $29,999 piece. All right, I'm going to go to the hand here because we've got a special Morganite piece. This is a pendant, so I'm going to start with it here so we can see it is that beautiful, soft, blushy color. It is 1111072. This is a designer pendant that is going to be bail up top here, and then it's got almost these U designs, these asymmetric U designs. It's a karat 30 cushion cut square Morganite in the middle. That's going to be, honestly, it looks more like a pink diamond because it's truly that true pink. It's not that orangey brown. Which one would you like? The band. Okay, we had two, so let me know if you're getting one or two, and then we still have one band left, one band gone, one band remaining. And then here we are with the one only in white gold. Good news, it's in white gold. I like the pink Morganites in the white gold, because even Morganites that look good in rose gold, that's the traditional colors. I like when these are the true pure pinks. That I really like the contrast they provide in the white gold. You've got an inch plus. It's like an inch and an eighth top to bottom. And then kind of, again, more or less, if you will, almost like a squared off shape. The bail's hidden where I'm holding it. And then, of course, you've got that little more than an inch. It's in white gold. We have one only, and 37 points in the diamonds. They are basically halfway. So there's asymmetry happening all throughout the piece. And yet, let's take it on over to the neckline and see it right over here so you can see how beautiful that is. I mean, really just a pretty color that goes with absolutely everything. And then you've got, again, a very pink diamond look, which most Morganites do not give, because most Morganites had that peachy brown. This is really a true pink. Let's show it up close as well so you can get all the angles. And a good size bail. Sometimes the hidden bails can be a little smaller. This one's got a good size bail, so yes, it will fit a DBTY. And we also do have one only. And there you can see that beautiful color. How about $5.99 on this one? There's only one. So that's going to go in a hurry. And thank you so much. Again, Linda shopping with us over there. Where was she calling from, Jess? Oh, okay. Arizona? Wonderful. I was enjoying her lovely state. It really cooperated. I know she's hot today too, but wasn't that nice the last couple of days, Linda? I was there when it was in the 70s and it was wonderful. So it was really, really lovely. When you spend a lot of time outside in Arizona, you want 70s and it's rare. So I was enjoying your state the last few days. So I was in 3 states in a couple of days, but it was lovely. So, all right, Linda, we'll have that right out to Arizona for you. And then let me know who's got this one, because it'll also be another $60 off. So that'll be $5.39. Also, we have, okay, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to bring out those ruby earrings pretty quickly here. I do have a special tourmaline necklace. It's got a lot of different green and blue tourmaline. So if you love the, those beautiful colors, we've got it. Let me know if you'd like that Morganite. Here we go with the one-of-a-kind yellow diamond. I love it. This is very floral, but kind of abstract floral. The way it's a bit stacked, it's 112-73-17. Let me know who's got the Morganite. I tend to move before the pieces sell so we can, go through a lot of jewelry. You know that by now with this event. 7317 is your item number here. Loving this one. Let me know who's got that Morganite. I have a feeling that one's spoken for, and then just leaves us with the first item of the day, the Amethyst pendant. It's true. Sometimes, what's that? Oh, okay, you've got the Morganite. Thank you. The Morganite is gone. So it does just leave us with one of the bands and then the Amethyst pendant we started the show with. I'm going to come in a little closer on this one because we've got 14 points in all yellow diamonds. Set in yellow. This is two-tone, of course. The band that's running through it in the white gold. The yellow gold is going to set all those yellow diamonds, which feels very almost wreath-like or floral. And the way they extend out from the center of the band, really pretty. There are, oh good, we have 2 of these as well. So identical pieces, just 2 available. Loving that look with the yellow diamonds. What a contrast they are sitting on top of the band. Really interesting look. It almost looks as if something you added like a ring guard, but instead all one piece, easy to wear, great affordability, and a nice affordable way to get yellow diamonds. Whereas we can go up to, $20,000 and $30,000 pretty easily on yellow diamonds. It just goes to show you these are the same beautiful, all natural, unheated, untreated colors we get out of some of the more pricey items, but it's going to be super affordable. Here's what it looks like on, so you can see what that's all about. Nice size, again, has that really lovely look, almost looks like, again, like fireworks in a way. It really is a special look, and yet different from probably anything you have, but still really wearable. And we're going to make it, under $1,000. Go ahead. And 14 points in the natural yellows. Love to see that. We can size it for you. So just a few exceptions today on sizing. We'll have a few where we've got what we've got and they've got to stay. That's when they're just more complex diamond setting styles. But on this one, actually, I'm going to do $777 instead. I like that number. We'll go an extra 10% off, which will actually make it $699 and change at checkout. We do have more turquoise on the way as far as earrings and earring drops, actually. So very important earrings that have a lot of movement to them. Very summertime fine. We've got a beautiful tourmaline piece coming up in a necklace. And anything else you'd like to request or see, this is the time to do it, because you blink and you miss this sale. We do have a little mini version of our smile necklace today that's really attractive and very affordable and great for gifting. So yes, we've got some really still bringing out some of the classic bestsellers in diamond pieces as we wind down this big event. All right, so let me know on the yellow diamond piece, $699 and change. And then I may have to get to these ruby earrings really, really early, but first, here's the tourmaline I promised in a necklace. It's 1123034. I still just, every time I see it, I love this necklace. It really is one of those that looks like it could be one of the more expensive pieces we have here, just because the way these stones not only match, and there's a real kind of, when I say match, they're not intended to all be the same color. You see plain as day. There's an indica light in the middle. The rest are actually greens, and then you see how they're staggered as far as their setting. Some are a little higher, some are a little lower, and then they fan out to give you this great curve that's going to sit right at the base of the neckline. It's 18 karat solid white gold. It's a 16-inch length to the necklace, so it's really designed to sit right at the base of the collarbone there, right there at the base of the neckline, and you get a carat 88 in fancy tapered baguettes. Well, half of them are tapered, half of them are classic baguettes. You see how they alternate there. So that's how it creates that curve. Even the prongs, look at how pretty. Not 4 prongs in each corner, but instead those really cool north to south prongs. Designer, pointed tips, love that. Let's take a look at it here from a distance, because you're gonna like this one. I know that. And look how they shimmer. That beautiful array. If you're a green lover, you love the greens and the blues, this is a fantastic piece. Let's show you the chain itself. There's that spring ring closure. Oh, I love that. That way that moves. Look at how it picks up the light, really draws your attention in. It's going to be one of the first pieces of jewelry anyone notices when it's on. I mean, that's true, isn't it? Look at the way it shimmers and gives you that light, as good baguettes should do. Not just about the color, but about the way they reflect the surface of the stone there, and that great cutting. We'll take it on over to the neckline so you can see right about, that's about where it's going to sit, right about 16 inches. But you see there, even in this little bit lower light, how beautiful those stones are together, really giving that shimmering quality. And we'll take it right back up close. Bring it to you at a big value. It is only going to be, well, how about this? A $9.99 piece. We're going to take even lower. There's a lot of places that could ask $9.99 for that indica light alone that's in the center. And instead, you're getting all of these tourmalines beautifully cut, put together in a spectacular way. That's what it looks like. Look at that shimmer. Every single one of them just, again, lights up like as if they're plugged in. And we're going to make it only $777. First caller on that one. And of course, stays in the white gold, but really just about those stones. The stones in those really beautiful, rich tones of green, not too dark. It's always where, again, tourmalines really struggle, is usually they get too dark really fast, and then suddenly they look like onyx or black diamonds. And nothing wrong with that, except that we really want to see green tourmalines be green, and then that center one be that true blue. You can see there the difference in the color, and this is great. If I'm always trying to explain the difference between indica light and green tourmaline, we're kind of seeing it real quick right here, plain as day. So $777 turns into $699 if you'd like to go ahead and grab that necklace. And I have one only in the white gold. So we'll get to some turquoise. I have pearls. You know, if you can't decide, black pearl, white pearl, golden pearl. They're all so rare in big sizes. Well, I have something very special coming up for you in a triple pearl pendant that is a one only. What a great collection that is. Also have a green zircon today. So again, really different ways we can do green. One only though on this next huge pink diamond ring. And really the colors of the moment. And I know we've seen some pink diamond pieces be a little bit more small in stature. This is not that. I love it. This is one of those that really is a headliner for us. Just amazing. We got to zoom back. 111. 1653 is your item number on a massive pink diamond collection. It has so many gorgeous pink diamonds. They're all tremendous in size individually. And then, of course, we know the trick of the bezels. It makes them look even larger. And then you do have the white diamonds surrounding it and down the sides. This is a very special one only. Please dial in early on anything you see that you love, because it's going to be Heartbreak City if you miss out. I've dealt with a lot of that. Some very, very sad, concerned messages and emails about missing out on items during this event, having seen these incredible values. So again, it's the time you dial in early. Remember, the trick is to dial in the second you see the piece you like. Don't necessarily wait for that price tag. The price tag is going to be amazing. The price tag, wherever I end up, is still going to be 10% off. So there's no denying this is some of our best value we've ever seen. And that is saying something, considering this is the home of jewelry values on planet Earth. There's no place better for jewelry values out there in the world. I mean, that is a real statement of fact there. And we have 68 points in the pink diamonds here. They're really gathered in the middle, so think of how they're put together, and then you're going to have the white diamonds surrounding it. It's a very large ring, obviously a carat 68 overall in your ring, as it is in the two-tone gold. Would you want it any other way? I probably Probably not. Take a look at it here. We've got this great ring. I'm going to come on over and try it on for you as well, so you can see what this one's going to look like when you've got it on the hand. And yes, it's a big ring, but again, still easy to wear. And we're going to size it for you, but please call early because $59.99 it will not be. And we've seen some more, small diamond accents in pinks. That's not it. That is the large pink diamond piece. And again, when you're talking about pink diamonds, they are so versatile because they're a softer color pink. You don't need to be head to toe pink to wear pink diamonds. And there's such a luxury to wearing pink diamonds that most people never see, never own, never get to wear. There is something special, and I hope you'll wear it every single day. So $168, do you love it, Zine, over there? We've got $59.99. Don't worry, I'm taking that much lower for you. We're going to get you a big old value, and look at how stunning this is. And it sits like a platform, so you can see how, and if you wanted to, you could stack around it and with it. I don't think you need to. It's really meant to be that standalone piece, and yet it's not going to be even half that price of $3,000. We're bringing it much lower for you. Just do dial in very quickly. You do not want to miss out on these values. That is for sure. And a big Saturday, we've seen some of our best for last, it seems like. And that really is the case, especially when it's not even $29.99 or $2,500. Blowing it out right now, that's going to be only, let's make it easy. Let's make it $19.99. Then you can take an extra $200 off. That'll be $17.99 instead. And that will be for one caller on the pink diamonds. That's the largest amount of pink diamonds I have left in our inventory. Besides, there is a 1 carat center stone. That's about $70,000, but there is that would be the only way to get something a little more dominant in pink diamonds here in this show and in this inventory, what is left of it. So we've got the big ruby drop earrings coming up that are also going to be for my bezel set lovers. And then if you'd like this one, let me know. It's $17.99. Zena, are you taking this one or something else? All right, so this one's here at the moment. We're going to just take a last 30-second look at it, and that's going to be for one caller. You are taking this one? All right, that one is sold. All right, congratulations. Now, keeping with the bezel set theme, we're going to one of our more important earrings we've ever created. Do not worry about I know they look incredibly and truly valuable, and they are, but they are so affordable for what these are. Actually it's a 111 number 2, 4981. So these go back a ways. And those are, featuring big rubies in the center, if you will. And this is a drop earring with all these kind of like, again, champagne bubbles of diamonds. And it's just extraordinary, isn't it, to see 2 gorgeous rubies out of Burma. And there you have it with the big diamonds, again with the bezel set. So they're already large. They look even larger. They're in the yellow gold here. It's item number 1114981. Thank you on the pink and the white diamond ring. Here's our carat 45 total in the Burma ruby. So you're getting 70 plus points. They're really close to 3/4 of a carat. And then you have the diamonds, 1 carat there, post and butterfly back. You can't really even tell which is top, which is bottom until you really find that post there, because there is supposed to be that kind of symmetry vertically. So that's really what's nice about this. The rubies in the middle, they're going to drape. Obviously, it's a little dressier earring, but how important are rubies in this world of gems? Well, there's really nothing more extraordinary. It is, after all, dubbed the king of all gemstones. Let's take a look from a distance here, show you the length. They are going to be 1 3/4, but nothing that's going to be, of course, you're going to see them on, so you can judge if they're going to work for you or not. There's that 1 3/4 length. Here's your post. So they will come with that, big butterfly backing, all done in the 14 karat yellow gold. There's something about rubies, and they're supposed to be really, really expensive. We only deal with the best, and they're not expensive, which is kind of amazing. So I'll put one on really quickly for you. We have a $69.99 piece, or a pair, I should say. And instead, I'm going to go really, really low. It's still early in our show this morning, so what I'm going to do is really show you kind of, again, set the tone for our day. I do not have a backing in, so they will sit much more taut in the ear. When they have a backing in, I just wanted to put them on just so you can get, again, this is the visual. It's the idea just to show you how they look, how they drape, the length, and how they look when they're actually on. So you can really appreciate the kind of length they give and that beautiful drop that looks like, again, diamond icicles with that big presence of the ruby. So it's going to be better than $69.99. Once again, a $3,500 price would be half off. We're going to make them a lot better than that as we go back to the wheel before they fall right out. And yes. Which one? Oh, okay. Did you already? We haven't presented it yet. So do you know the price? I don't know. Do we? Yeah. Do you already have it? I didn't present it yet. So do you want to see it? First, got it. Okay, so here we go. Unless, did you give them a price? Okay, good. All right. So I'm going, Okay, so just a minute. We'll show it right next for you, okay? And who's that? Thank you. All right, we'll show it next. This one's going to be, you know what, let's do this. Instead of even $29.99, which is what I'm supposed to do, we got a request to bring out the $12.89. The new find, we're going to bring that out. I already brought it out, but we just previewed it. We didn't give it much of a presentation yet. So here's what we're going to do. If you want the rubies, that way we can move on very, very quickly. And like I always say, if the prices go even lower, we can move in faster. And I'm a big fan of moving faster. So again, let's make it easy here. How about $19.99 on the ruby and drops, the ruby and diamond drop earrings, and then we'll get to that stunning. Stunning. Did she just say, I need to have it? Make sure you stay with us here. We're about to show that $12.89, which means that if you already are loving that one as well, you may want to jump in on the phone lines here as we're about ready to show it. And it's not an inexpensive piece. It's got that $29,999. I will take that down for you. So it's an incredible, incredible stone. And sometimes you just, that's how I like to shop too. I mean, I know that if it's that piece I have that immediate reaction to, and I say, I see it, and I say, I gotta have it, that's when you know you're gonna love it forever. So I can guarantee you'll love this stone forever. Let's show it next. And the earrings are $17.99 if you'd like that one pair of rubies. Here it is. So this is what everyone's talking about, and no doubt why. I think it's the prettiest stone we have in all of our inventory. And again, I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I see a lot of gems, I see a lot of jewelry, and yet this is very different even from even a Paraíba in the sense that it is so bright and so clean, and it's got, hold on, I think it's got a little something behind it that I'm seeing through the stone. So I'll see if I can polish it from the back as best I can, because it looked like it had a little bit of, there, it looks like maybe it's gone. Do you see that there? That's not an inclusion. There's a little something from the cloth in the back of the stone, so I'll have to try and get in there and clean it up. But this is, like I said, these are all stored in like these black velvet cases, but as we're bringing them out of the vaults, they tend to sometimes have a little bit of that black velvet sometimes behind it. Anyway, this is 112-6149. It's our $12.89 stunner. I mean, it kind of looks, if you didn't know what you were looking at and you had to take a guess, I think there's a fair amount of folks that would say that must be some kind of really cool icy blue-green diamond, because it's got such a snap to it. Such a beautiful sparkle. It is partly the cutting, yes, but you can't do that with just cutting. You have to rely on the stone and the cutting to work together, and that's what's happening here. It's a roval type of cushion, so it's right on the verge of being, is it rounded, is it cushiony? It's kind of like a rovally squarish cushion is really the truth of the matter. And then it's got this amazing brilliance from these bigger facets, and then the princess cut diamonds. I love that we didn't go too crazy on the diamonds with, you know, lots and lots of loops and hoops and everything else. Kept it really simple with the 3 bigger princess cuts on either side that looks so really amazing, frames it really well. Obviously, I like to say we put princess cuts on the things that are really, you know, high end. They deserve, you know, it's like regality. We just have this, you know, princess cutting, meaning it looks kind of royal and regal, and yet I can pretty much bet on the fact that royals do not have anything quite like this. It's so new, number one. It's so new. It's a new find out of Brazil. We've been talking about this a little bit. I've got the wheel coming up later of smaller stones that are going to be 1 to 2 carats, really more in that 1 to 1.5 carat range. So those will be, you know, available as well, and they're beautiful too. But this is the big one. Had the 5 carat the other day that was priced really well, around $4,000. This one's even more than double that size. So if you'd like it, it was $29,999. And if you're thinking about it, give me a call, because here we go on the hand, and it's in the white gold. It'll stay that way. There is just something so magnificent where even blue-green Paraíbas that we have do not, well, they don't get this size, but they don't do that. They give you more of a glow, not a sparkle, not a snap. That's why I keep using that word snap, because it really is that bright liveliness that we would expect from a diamond, and whereas Paraíbas have a bright, beautiful neon glow to them if they're good. This one, again, we don't know if there's copper content. It's just too new to know yet. There were very few stones. We have kind of monopolized the sourcing on it. So we've gotten everything that's come out of the ground that's of high quality, and this will not even be, forget about $19,999. Isn't that a great value? I think that we can honestly get that. I think when a stone is this beautiful, this rare, this exceptional, it's deserving of $19,000, but I am still about value. So we need to make it even better. What about if we just blow it out truly here for only $9,999, but of course you get another $1,000 off. You know what? Let me take it even lower. It may be gone, but let me take it even lower for you, and you will treasure it. because in 25 years, I've never seen any stone, and I've been around a lot of Paraibas. I love Paraibas. I collect Paraibas, been around a lot of those. I've never seen a stone do quite what this stone does. It really is that beautiful, that unique, that impressive. Let's blow it out for you as well. It's not gonna be $99.99 even, going even lower for you. How about that? We're gonna make this one only $8,888. That is it. So a huge value on a stunner that, if that has copper content, I don't really care if it does or not. I care what it looks like. But if that does, it's just a whole lot more rare than it already even is. So an extraordinary example, obviously $88.88, not exactly for everybody. We know that, but it's also unlike anything we've ever had. It's a $12.89 stone. That is not something that we'll see. We have, again, the 1 and 2 carat, 1 and a half carat stones coming up a little bit later, but you know, they're not inexpensive either. They're certainly going to be more affordable than $88.88. But if that's something you would like to have, please dial in early. I would not anticipate that lasting all that long. So of course, there's also an $888 discount. So it's going to be $79.99. So really important and a beautiful, beautiful look. I had that carat 62 Paraiba. The other day. It was kind of funny because a lot of you were, saying, oh, good, I hope that's going to be, maybe something that's like $2,000 or $3,000. And a carat 62 Paraiba was, what was it now? It was for $13,000. So again, to get a $12.89 that is that beautiful color, way, that similar source, again, very, very closely related to where we first discovered Paraiba, that's important. So something to think about. It really is a beautiful look. So $88.88, it's really $79.99. It's one of my favorites. I want to show you something really cool here. We started the day with a pendant and amethyst. I have the coolest ring that honestly I've never presented before, and that's the fun of this, is we get to see things. Hold on, we might have a request here to show before we get to a little wheel of geometric semi-precious stones. Hi, Sally. Okay, so does Sally want to see our 369 tennis bracelet? What a good call. We've got our classic tennis bracelet here for you, Sally. Here it is. This is gorgeous, isn't it? This is a really, it's about as classic as it gets as far as the way it's set. It's got those great big baskets. It's $369, which to me is a wonderful everyday wearable style. I'm going to come in a little closer so we can evaluate these diamonds. 1110279 is your item number here, and we're going to see that one up close. And of course, it's kind of, I'm trying to get it to sit upright to you because it tends to, they're big baskets, so it tends to, want to lean a little bit on our wheel. You'll see it here on the wrist momentarily. It is going to be our 369 in white gold only. It's 7 inches only. Good news is those are pretty much the go-tos. When it comes to pieces like this, we want typically a 7-inch. That's the average size for the ladies. And then it's also going to be that basket style in white gold, which is going to show off how white and bright these diamonds are. So we've got the one, actually, no, I have good news, 2 available. That's exciting. And we're going to make this really affordable. So here's what it looks like on, because I think that's the most important thing, is we even here, I don't know about now because we've sold out a lot of them, but we like to bring you different sizes and different opportunities when it comes to our diamonds. But I think this one, we have a 2 carat that's, I believe, sold out. We have some, I think the 5 carat's also sold out. So this may be it, but again, 2 available, gonna fly. Again, this is where I think the moms need to treat themselves. You wear it every single day. If you're concerned about, we all are, we want to spend our money wisely. It's hard earned. We want to spend it wisely. We want to invest in things we know we're going to wear, because the more you wear it, the more you appreciate it, the more you love it. I'm going to make this one seriously, $99.99 supposed to be. That would be a price for lab grown anywhere else. We're going to do natural. We're going to do solid gold. We're going to do VS quality, and we're going to make this under $4,000. Only 2 identical pieces available. They are the VS diamonds we love. Of course, this is a tennis bracelet, so yeah, it just means they go all the way around. They're going to have that insert closure, so this is a real traditional way to set a tennis bracelet. So you see that one side is going to lock into the other. You'll have 2 figure-8 safeties to keep it nice and secure, and it's truly wear it every single day. Wear it every day. Stack it, layer it, put it on with other pieces as well if you want to. Here's what it looks like up close, and we're going to make this one, you know what, not even $4,000 or $39.99. It is going to be 2 available. Look at that. That's a lot of gold. I always call these the fortress. It's the fortress of gold. That's the fortress setting. It's not just a basket that's tinny and lightweight. It's got those really nice, heavy gold baskets under each and every diamond, so that why? They're not going anywhere. You can see it there. Let's make it even better. How about, let's make it $36.99. That way you get about $370 saved. you're going to have another additional discount. We're going to go, well, we're going to be already, we're under $1,000 a carat essentially, and free gold. But now, well, you've got the discount. You've got one. So one is gone, one is left. Zine, let me know if you're getting the last one. Is it? Wonderful. I'm so glad, Sally. Thank you so much. That's going to be $33.29. So huge value there at $33.29 actual price. So again, it's not sitting properly by itself. Like I said, that's because they got the big baskets there. But let me show it to you upright. And when it's on the wrist and you fasten that, doesn't twist or turn because it's got that foundation of gold behind it, we are down to one remaining. And every single diamond, look at them. They are perfectly matched. All white and bright. You don't see any browns, no yellows, no nothing. It's just all about sparkle, brilliance, and of course, against a white background in white gold, yeah, if there was any even slight subtle hues of yellow, brown, or any body color whatsoever, you'd see it. So that's exciting. Thank you, Sally, for that request. We're gonna get to our little wheel here. We still have one left on the bracelet. This is exciting because I have not been able to present these rings to you, and they are one of the coolest rings. They're even stackable. I was playing with them earlier this morning. They're stackable too. You can have a lot of fun with these. They're really beautiful. We are limited though to one of each except for the citrine version. So we've got garnet, and they're all the same. I've got garnet. I've got our world famous amethyst. These are what you call barrel cuts. They're fancy cuts all the way around. Then we have, look at this, the Swiss blue topaz. And then last but not least, the citrine, which is the only one that I actually have two of. And so they're going to be in the gold color they are in. So that remains. But we have one garnet, one Swiss blue, one amethyst, and two in the citrines. So I'm saying you could stack them because if you get two citrines or if you want to mix and match your colors, like I really love the amethyst together with the blue topaz. I personally, I'm a USC graduate. That is USC in Southern California, that is, as in University of Southern California Trojans. I love the citrine and the garnet together. I know I can dream on. They're not going to be available for me, I can tell you that. But remember, as limited as we are, encourage you to dial in early. Make sure you get in because you can stack them together. I will show you how that works and how that looks. They look beautiful together, but you got to call me because they're not going to last at all. I know that. We all know that. And it's going to be actually one of our most affordable items of the entire show and the entire event. So that's very exciting. And again, these are diamond accents on the sides. Item number is going to be varied, but it's going to be 112-8303. Let's just start there. Actually, we could start with 8300 because then they're going to go up from there. 8301, 8302, 8303. So let's start with 8300. You're going to get varying carat weights, but they're all around 2 carats. So we've got the citrine at a carat 73. They all have 3 points in diamonds. They're just accents on the sides. They're all in the gold color they're in. Yes. Garnet first, all right, we can start, again, they're very, very similar in carat weight. They're all gonna be between a carat 73 and 238, just depending on the stone. And they are barrel cut, which means they're faceted along the top. So they give you that really cool effect you're seeing when you see it on, when you see the light. That's the garnet. And that's, again, a quick one only, and that stays. That's the carat 97 with 3 points in diamonds. They're all gonna have 3 points in diamonds. And they're all in, oh, one more thing about this to show you is they've got the squared off European style shank. So if you ever, it's just a cool look, but it's also practical too. It keeps the piece from rotating when it's on the hand. So you're going to get your size, but then it's going to keep the piece from rotating on the hand. It's 112-8300 or 8301 or 8302 or 8303. We don't need to put up all the graphics. I can help our operators out with that. But here's what we're going to do. Sell it or melt it. They are not $1,000. You take which one you love. These are the barrel cuts. Such a cool, think of it like an elongated cushion, but then you also have the faceting across the top. So usually it's not traditional table facet. It's got faceting that is actually, you see it runs directly opposite the length of the stone. So you see them here, they're north to south, like rectangles. That's the barrel facet. So they really reflect the light beautifully. I think our garnet may already be gone. They're not $9.99. They're not even close to that. They're only $499 a ring. And all you have to do is decide which color do you like. This garnet's already gone. Just decide what color, meaning what stone, and then they're going to be in the gold color you're in. Which one? Amethyst is gone as well. Thank you so much. We have 2 in the citrine, 1 in the blue topaz, and that's that. So that'll be a quick to go. And again, 1 left only ever in the Swiss blue topaz. And then we have 2 available in the citrine, which means 2 people can be helped out. By the way, it's also $449 at checkout, so an even better value when you're shopping it with the 10% off. And there's no trick to that. There's no like membership fee to pay. There's no like, I mean, right? Everything's subscription now. Pay for this every month. month, do that, just in order to shop. No, thank you. We're just turn on your TV or turn on your phone or turn on your computer, and you can even watch us that way on the go. And that's the way we like to do it. So that's going to be, are we really going to leave those here? Citrine and bright Swiss blue in that really cool look. So again, amethyst gone, that was 8303 for you, Allison. The garnet being 8301, those are sold. Then we've got the citrine and the yellow gold, solid 14 karat, no matter what. You're getting either a 238 on the Swiss blue topaz, that's gonna have the higher carat weight, and then you have the 173 in the citrine, both with the diamond accents on the sides. So thank you again. We still have a tennis bracelet left if you'd like to get it. We do have, again, 2 only. Let's give it 30 last seconds, please, on those 2. And of course, don't forget about that new fine Brazilian tourmaline that is here for $79.99 at checkout. Okay, so we're leaving those. I don't believe it. $449. Either one you like. That's a lot of solid gold there. Quite a bit. And the squared off shank is really just ingenious. I almost wish every ring had that. They don't. Requires a lot more gold to make that European style squared off shank. Keeps it from rotating, really is comfortable. I know it seems like, oh gosh, is that gonna feel different or odd? It's actually, I find they're much more comfortable than even a traditional band. It really keeps also the piece centered up on the hand. So like I said, if you have trouble with, pieces rotating at all, or maybe you have to get a little bit bigger size to go over the knuckle, but once it's on the hand, it's, spinning or turning a little bit, less likely to happen when you have that European style squared off shank. Zine, are you getting one of these rings? Okay, so we've still got the blue topaz. Let me try it on for you. Here's the blue topaz. Here's the citrine. I'll show them together here for you. There's the blue topaz. That one is really just, I thought that would be the first to go. I know we don't see a lot of Swiss blue. And then I know we've got the citrine here, and you can see how they look together. And even those colors, kind of unexpected there, kind of cool. So again, if you want to put it next to something else, you can wear it. Maybe it'd be a cool pinky ring. Remember, we're taking care of the sizing for you. So no problem there. You can get them, sized up or down as you need. But do you see that beautiful barrel cut, how that reacts under the light once it really moves? It's very special. And we've got, Betty, your request is coming up. It is a, oh, how nice, a DBTY, only the most famous, most popular of all time, is here. And again, $449 on those fabulous pieces. Well, you know what? Betty asked for something that is pretty special. And it's one of our most, I think it's actually our bestseller all time. It's kind of exceeded everything else, even in rings and everything. Betty, can we hold on till the top of the hour? Because I just have to make this announcement. We have, what just got handed to me, just came out with Betty's name on it, is our Diamonds by the Yard. And it is the world famous 202 Diamonds by the Yard. Okay. So this one, we've sold more of this necklace than anything else. If we can hold on for 13 more minutes, I'm going to let everybody know. I did not know this was here. I know a lot of you have asked for it. I am a little bit stunned right now that we even have this available for you. It is the 202. It's the Diamonds by the Yard, where the diamonds go all the way around the neckline, and it's adjustable. And it's going to be coming up with a 10% off discount. I only have what I have. I've got limited white gold, yellow gold, and I do have a rose gold. So that'll be coming up at the top of the hour. I literally did not know this was here. So the Diamonds by the Yard is coming up. Stay with us, 13 minutes away, top of the hour, and we'll blow those out. But let's take a look. Citrine and blue topaz are still here at the moment. All right, so we'll see who's got those. I hope they're gone. Red beryl did come out today. I've got a beautiful red beryl for you as well. And you know what we need to do is show you the big diamond ring with a carat 87 in diamonds. This is like, if you were with me for my 2 carat 36 last night, well, this is similar except in an oval shape. So let me know if you'd like the citrine or the blue topaz. They're here. Let's take a look at this ring. One of our best when it comes to what are all diamonds put together in big sizes. So stunning. 11173 is the item number here. Wow. We have a rose. We have a white gold. I actually have 2 in white gold. That is very good news. So still waiting on the citrine and the blue topaz. So let me know if you'd like those. I don't anticipate those are going to last very long. Where do you buy 14 karat gold for $450? Nowhere. Not even 10 years ago or 15 years ago. But anyway, they're here if you want them. And then here we are with the 187. Overall, look at the size of the diamonds throughout the middle. All of those big round brilliants. There are a total of 6 right there in the middle. bringing together this oval shape. Then that's featured with a halo. Oh, Linda, I had your request here. I'm sorry. Linda, let me show her request really quickly. It's a sphene coming up. We'll show that really quick, and then let me know on these rings in the moments ahead. We're going to show Linda's request here because I just forgot that is sitting here waiting, so just in case she needs to go somewhere. That's the color change sphene in the pear shape. That's going to be item number 1126352. Then we'll go right back to that diamond ring, and I would just encourage you to please go ahead and call in now if you want the diamond ring. We'll be showing it momentarily. But this one, okay, it's our $59.99. Why? Because it's a 277, nearly 3 carat color changing sphene. Okay, that's one thing. It's in the yellow gold. Let me zoom back. Yes. I do have Windsas today. Mary wants to see some larger Windsas. We've got them. I'll show them to you next, Mary. And then here we are with this beautiful sphene with the 277, the 46 points in diamonds. There are diamonds that go all the way around the border of this ring and those little like trillion details on the side. You can see some of the detailed heart shapes that are among it. And there is only one, and I got to discount it. It is going to go down like everything else during this event to the lowest price ever on anything you're seeing and everything you're seeing, and that is a huge opportunity. Now that's one way to wear it, and you can really see the size of that ring now. Here's the other way. If I flip it around, you can wear it that way too. It's in the yellow. That's one of our largest. I do have larger, but boy do they get pricey on the 4 and the 5 carat sphene. So this is a great way to go. It's still got that nice open color to it. Of course, dispersion like no other stone really does. There's only a few stones that are capable of dispersion on a higher level than diamonds, and this is certainly a beauty. And yet changes color from green to red when you have a different light source. And it's under $3,000 today. It's not even $29.99 or $2,500. We have really done some serious extra reductions here in the price tags, and we'll make it even better than 25 or 24 or 23. Let me just go ahead and take it all the way down to $22.99. Then you've got that extra discount, so just a little over $2,000 on a 277 in one of the rarest collectible stones out there. Then we'll get to our diamond rings, then we'll show the Windsas, because I know a lot of you are on the lines for the diamond rings as well. And then Betty, we've got for you and everybody else who wants the limited, I only have a few left of the 202 diamonds by the yard. We're only going to sell what's made up, as this whole event is really about. Who wants the color change sphene? Then the diamond rings are next, and then we'll get to our Windsas. So we've got a lot to do in the last 9 minutes of this hour, and then only 2 hours left. Yikes. So let me know who's got the sphene, $2,069 and change. And then let's get to that diamond ring. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Again, only 2 in white, 1 in rose on our 1 carat 87 total weight. Looks like you're wearing one big oval, but without the expense, because my goodness, if you were buying an oval of that size and a VS white diamond, what would that cost you? It looks like a 15 carat stone. Here's the proof. I'll try it on the hand here. Remember, we have 2 in white, 1 in rose. That is it. All of those spectacular, second to none VS diamonds. This is what it looks like on. What a stunning ring that is. It really does look like one big oval. And yet every diamond in it is huge individually in size. And it's under, okay, this is $49.99 today. We're doing better than that. Let me know what requests you have. Let me know if you'd like one of these. It's really important to dial early. Again, I can't stress that enough. A lot of people are still new to this event. It's been a busy spring season, and you might be newer to this event, even though it's been ongoing for weeks. So just want to make sure you understand the key to success here, dialing in early. It's not even $2,000 on this ring, and only 3 in total left. It's the 2 in the white, the 1 in the rose. It's not even $19.99. I'll go even lower. Then we've got our Windsas coming out as well. One of the most important sapphire stones in the world. Windsa sapphire, they are exclusive to us. We're very excited about them, but this is going to go first. I'll make it $1,888. You know what? That's already right at $1,000 a carat, which is a commercial grade diamond price, by the way. You're actually going to pay $16.99. So much better. And let me know who's got what as far as gold colors go. The DBTY is at the top of the hour. I cannot believe it's here. We're going to bring out the 202 world famous DBTY, the best value on the earth when it comes to diamond necklaces. And then we've got, of course, the really beautiful Windsas next. So if you'd like that diamond ring, $1,888 turns into $1,699. Make sure you get that one as quickly as you can before it's gone. We're going to give it 30 seconds. Then we got the Windsas coming out. I've actually got 3. The beauty of what we're going to show you is I've got 3 options with different colorings, and they will be all right under 2 carats. So we will show those coming up. and that was a request. And then we've also got that diamond ring is still here. Okay. And also the sphene is still here too. And then we'll get to our DBTY, 6 minutes and counting. And so it's going to be just time, just right. I did bring out a large pink diaspora. I know a lot of you contacted me last night and said, oh, I missed out on the pink diasporas you had. I did bring out a really big 5-carater. So there is a pink diaspora today. It's one of our jumbo ones, one of the museum stones here. That is the luscious 492 pink diaspora. Okay, let's get to our Windsas. I'm keeping diamonds. That is very unusual. That does not happen in this event very often. Take a look at this. So there are 2 colors in every sapphire when it's a Windsa mine stone. We have 2 in the same setting here. And then usually they are emerald cuts to show off, but let me just go ahead and separate these. We'll get our pinks and our purples separated by the blues, the greens, and the yellows. This all occurs naturally. It is one of the coolest, we're not technically talking about a phenomena stone, but it is phenomenal to think that these are really beautiful sapphires in big sizes that had no treatment whatsoever. There was this one mine, and I say was, I don't know if it's still producing or not, I don't think it is, but there was one source ever, and we've mined a lot of sapphires from all over the world, but the one mine in the world in Tanzania called the Windsa mine is actually the only place that we have ever seen this duality where there are 2 entirely different colors of sapphire together in one stone. So it's not some kind of fusion or some kind of melding or some kind of process. It's done by Mother Nature. So how cool is that? That it's actually stacking. Sometimes they're varied colors. Sometimes they're a little more similar. I would say on the left, we have almost like a Padparasha-esque kind of look. On the right is really getting into those blues and purples and then those pinky reds. And in the center, really unique. Most of the time they are blues and reds or pinks. In the center is the most unusual. It's got the green colors and the yellows and the blues together. So it's all going to be the same price. Let me walk you through the carat weights here because we have the rose gold, which again, they're all going to stay in the gold color. We have a rose and a yellow and a white. And then we'll size them for you as needed, but they're really, truly rare. All unheated. This really gets in Padparasha into purple. That is in the rose gold. That's a 163 with 82 points in diamonds. In the middle, we've got the really cool unheated yellow, green, blue. That's in the yellow gold. That's a carat 61, and it has 88 points in diamonds. And then we go over to really that purple into pink. Very nice separation there, more 50-50 that split. That's going to be the big one. That's a 177. In that center stone, plus 82 points in diamonds because it's the same mounting as the one on the left. So here's what we'll do to make them really affordable. And they are a big little, just a nice little discount wheel because they're all similar in size. Want to just make sure that they go down to their lowest price, and they will. And they start at $79.99. This is another stone that when we introduced it, it was a big worldwide launch and it was very exciting. It was a big debut. However, it was one of those that I think a lot of people said, well, I'm not really familiar with this. So it's harder to get everybody familiar with value when it's something you don't see. It's a lot easier to gauge value when it's something you're familiar with, have seen for a lot of years. Go in any store, say, show me your section of Windsa sapphires and see the price. This is a little different when it's something so new and fresh. So they did start at a $79.99 price, Tony. They're all going to be the same price here today, and we're going to give you the option of so that you can go ahead and take your favorite. All unheated sapphires. The mix is really the headline here is the bicolor nature you're getting with each stone. 2 colors in one, but naturally occurring. So that's really important. And you get a better value than even $79.99. All the lowest price possible. Again, they get one last chance on the air. Otherwise, the stones come out, the diamonds come out, and the gold is melted down. So it's really simple and a great way to get kind of a last call opportunity. Yes. We're loving the purple pink. Like the right side? You got it. Here's the back of the ring on the purple pink. So again, it's got a split shank, so they're going to leave it kind of open. But this is cool to see that that color split happens all the way through the stone like you see there. And then we'll try it on for you. And again, that is the white gold. It's 6300 on your item number. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So you can see it doesn't, you don't need to be right up close magnified to see that split in the color. You're getting it. And now it almost appears more blue into pink, does it not? And they're all going to be under cost. We paid a lot of money to get these stones. They're a rare collectible, and yet we have set them in gold with a lot of diamonds, and they are really, truly under cost today. Let's make them $2,999 for any one of them you'd like, and then it's going to be DBTY time, the 202. In 2 minutes, we showcase the 202 Diamonds by the Yard, which I don't think this has been on the air since December. And let's face it, it wasn't 10% off. So we're going to bring you a big, big value. And it's been, gosh, 6 months or so since we've even seen this. And now we get to bring you a discounted price just on what we have, limited as can be. You're going to want to be on the phone lines as quickly as possible at the top of the hour. If you know somebody who's been waiting for the Diamonds by the Yard to come back, this is the lowest it can be going forward. Actually, it's probably going to go a lot higher in price. So we'll bring that out at the top of the hour. It's 1 minute away. Call me on the Windsas. Your choice of, all going to be $26.99, by the way, because that's a $300 extra discount you're getting with our 10% off. So would love for you to be able to take advantage of that today in rose and yellow and white from left to right. So take your favorite there. And then we're going to move right along. And again, still have those diamond rings with that oval shape. Have some great turquoise here as well. We'll see all of it and more, and hopefully your requests. I know we've had a lot of them already. Let us know what you'd like to see before we go. And the DBTY is coming up next. We'll count it down. How about 30 more seconds until we get to our Diamonds by the Yard? I'm so glad we have all 3 gold colors. Just excited about that. And it'll be 111-3480. So excited about this necklace being here today. You're going to love it. And it's a wise investment because it's the one you're going to wear every single day. Do you know how many emails I've received over the years of offering this that have said the same exact thing, which is, I got that from TVON delivered to my door, and I put it on the second I opened it, and I have not taken it off since. That is pretty much what we hear on this DBTY, and that is so important to take advantage of. So we're going to have that back for you. Very excited about it. So stay with us so you can be a part of that one. You're not going to want to miss this value. And that's wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful necklace. I just love it. So let's get to it. The Windsas are here. And again, I know that's a tough stone to understand. It's a unique one, and you don't see them anywhere else. So congratulations. Look at that. Look at how beautiful they are. I mean, isn't that a cool stone? Just kind of something different and neat. All right, let's go to the hand here, because I'm going to try my best to set this up here best I can to show you what this is all about. For our Diamonds by the Yard. Now, this is something that is incredibly important and really very, very unique. So I'm going to just raise this up a bit so we can see this, because I'm going to obviously be trying one on, but want you to see how stunning this is in a couple of different ways, because obviously it is a beautiful must-have if you ask me. And I think that, you know, I won't say that about everything in fine jewelry. I realize that most fine jewelry not considered necessarily a must-have, but this is something that just threw it on a stand here and want you to see what it's going to look like when it's on the neckline. This is our Diamonds by the Yard. We have all 3 gold colors. I think that this was probably something we wanted to probably keep behind. Betty called in and asked, and welcome again to our show. Happy Saturday to you. So glad you're with us in this fabulous Saturday Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mom's Day to all of our moms out there. Thank you for all you do. 111-3480 is coming up. This is Betty's request, and we have, I might just start here with the quantity we have, or rather the quantity we don't have. I've got one available in the rose gold, and I bet you there are some folks out there who have this already who want to come back to get it in another color. So that's something to consider first of all. This hasn't been seen that I know of since December, and 202 in diamonds all the way around. We've done various versions of DBTYs where sometimes they're real small stones spread a couple inches apart. This is where every half inch or so you have a diamond. It's a large diamond, and it is going all the way around. The only exception where there isn't a diamond is with that adjustability you have, because we wanted to add 16, 17, and 18 inches so you can wear it virtually at all 3 of the classic lengths. Now, we have 3 of them available in the yellow gold. The yellow gold is always super popular. Yellow gold, 3. Rose gold, 1. Luckily, we have 6 of them in white gold. Just to give you, and that sounds like plenty, doesn't it? Just to give you a little for instance, though, usually, and back in the day when I used to bring these out more frequently, usually we would have on any particular airing, give it 5 minutes on the air, we'd have a couple hundred go out the door. So to have a total here of 10 today, When it's discounted, probably not going to last all that long. So I do invite you to dial in, especially if you're newer to us, because a lot of you are newer to the show, maybe have never seen this before, or maybe you've seen the smaller versions with the 30 points in diamonds or the 1 carat version. This is the big one that we do here, the 202, the stunner, the one that gives you all the way around diamonds and a lobster claw closure. Please feel free to look at some of these. Now, I would get yours first here today, but I've done the legwork for you. That is part of my job, is to be really aware of what's happening out there in the retail world. And there are DBTYs out there for you. Now, most of them are in lab grown or CZs. We're going to talk about our VS diamonds here. And do you know that even if it's a necklace, we still do VS diamonds? This is the perfect dot your neckline with diamonds. It's the perfect everyday glam that doesn't take it over the top. I think it's a way to do a collar without going with the all the way around diamond collar, because it gives you that look. We already have them selling. There's just no doubt this is going to sell out here very quickly. So do call me. Thank you, Betty, for the request. This is the yellow gold. I have the rose gold. You're seeing the white gold close up. Look how they layer. Oh, those stacking. And remember how easy that is to do. Since we gave you the 3 different adjustable lengths, you can easily layer them just like that and have this beautiful kind of, you know, old Hollywood glam Gatsby kind of look if you want to. Let's take a look at the white gold. Come on in. This is the perfect piece to wear every single day. You don't need a special occasion to wear it. You're just living in it. Live it in it, wear it every day, gift it. It's an amazing piece. It does oftentimes work, by the way, with some pendants. Laura just asked that question. You need a good size bail, because the diamonds themselves with the bezel, I'm going to get you a diameter here so that you know if your pendant's going to work. I've known many people who put pendants on this chain, and it works really, really well. But you're going to need your bail to be about 4 to 5 millimeters of open work, so that you can go around this necklace. Okay, so keep that in mind, because your bail's got to go over the bezels. But we're really excited to bring it to you. Again, I had no idea this was even in stock. Many of you have asked for it. Here it is. We've got, again, operators will need to know what color and how many. I say how many because you might want to stock up and get a couple. You might want to get ready for holiday gift giving, which is still 6 months away. Yes. Betty's taking a white gold. All right, Betty's got a white gold already, and let me show you. Well, yes. Go ahead, Zine. Yellow. So we have 2 yellows gone. We have 1 yellow left. And you know what? I better get to a price tag, because there are a lot of people saying, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I don't care what it is. If it's less than $25,000, it's a value. And you would be absolutely correct. I'm going to put on the, this is the yellow gold here for you. And there's a front and back. So just kind of take a good look before you put it on. A yellow gold sold out already. And we don't even have a price up there. And our yellow gold, keep in mind, operators, if any come back, let me know as well. But the yellow gold, I think, is gone. So I better change it out to something else. Let's take a look here at the white gold. I'll show you the rose gold, which we only have 1 of. Let's blow it out. It is it's the value of a lifetime. It's $1,999 plus it's $200 off. You are saving $200 extra today. And again, yellow gold, again, so you've got yellow, yellow, yellow. So all 3 yellow golds gone. The rose gold is still here, which I'm going to try on. I think rose gold would be very well suited with what I've got on today. So here's the rose gold from a distance away as well. And maybe that's what you don't have yet. It does have the lobster claw closure. I want to point that out. Lobster claw closure, I'm showing it here. You see the only blank area without diamonds is where your adjustability is. And then you just pop it on, wear it with everything. It will hold pendants as well, as long as your bail is, I would say, 5 millimeters or larger to be safe. Okay, so that's the rose. We only have 1 left in the rose. And then let's take a look at the white gold, because we only have 5 left in the white gold, and when it's sold out, it's sold out. So again, only now white gold and rose gold available. 1 in the rose, I'll show it to you up close. Yellow gold is gone, and it'll be $17.99 for 202 plus a lot of gold that you're getting as well. Look at that in the rose. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hi, Betty. Where's Betty calling from? Is it? She's in California. Hi, Betty. Oh, my goodness. Always good to hear from her. Hi, Betty. We adore you. Thank you so much, Betty, for requesting it. Allison, you took a yellow gold. Who was shopping yours? Hi, Linda. Linda was getting a, yeah. Yeah, no, yellow gold sold out. Yellow gold's gone. I'm sorry. Yellow gold is gone. So sorry about that. Rose gold and white gold, get whatever you can. Honestly, the white gold is what's so amazing, because it shows off how white and bright those diamonds are. So I really would consider the white gold if I were you. And then rose gold, I think, because so many of you have the white and the yellow already just from previous airings, you might want to get the rose to round out the collection. So rose gold and white gold, all that I have remaining. Let's give it a final 60 seconds. I don't think that's going to stick around. So thank you, Betty. Well done. And again, $17.99. You've got a lot to love there with that piece. And Sharon, we do have your request coming up next. We do. Yes. Rose gold sold out now, so it is white gold remaining. White gold is all that's remaining. We have, again, 5 available in that white gold. Please get the white gold. That's usually our most popular. We've had this for a couple of years, and it's always been the most popular in the white. It is the way to show off the stunning quality of those diamonds, which, of course, needs to be appreciated for what that is, because not a lot of diamonds out there. First of all, when you see, I saw a $25,000 version of diamonds. Hey, they were natural diamonds, but they were SI stones. That is still several rungs lower. When you talk about I2s, I3s, that's what most diamonds are that are used out in retail. They are I quality, which means you will actually see visible inclusions, especially the bigger the diamond. So we have 20 seconds remaining. Rose gone, yellow gold gone. The only one available now is going to be that fabulous white gold, which to me, that is always my choice, always my first top choice on that one. Really, really important to get that if you can, and get it for $1,799 only. So a big value there. Sharon's request is next. We're going to go to a diamond ring with a also very nice selection here. Oh my goodness, what a value here. What a deal we got next. And we still can size. Now, does anyone else have a white gold? That's all we have left. 5 left in white gold, maybe down to 4. Get a couple if you need to. This could be your little belated Mother's Day gift to me from me. You deserve it, and you're going to wear it. And it can be worn in so many ways. You can still stack it and layer it with other pieces. You can put it with your pendants as well. Again, your pendant's got to have a 5mm bail or larger, and then it can pop over. And like, imagine your favorite pendant right there, basically at the intersection of 2 of the diamonds. Then it also keeps it kind of centered up. So it's our last call. DBTY, I'm shocked we even have any available. All right, let's get to Sharon's request. And again, those will sell throughout the day. It's still early in the show. We have 2 hours left. So, you know, they'll continue to sell as the show goes on here. I wouldn't bank on those being here at the end of the day, but white gold remains. Beautiful look. I'll probably pop one on my neckline too, so I'll keep wearing that until it sells out, so that we can all see what that looks like, because it really is. It is a stunner. But we're going to go back up close here. I've got a special ring request here. We've actually got all 3 gold colors, and isn't this gorgeous? It is like kind of like a Wonder Ring inspiration, because it's got that little bit of that rounded chevron style, but it's all pave. And it wraps around the sides with the pave. This is, now I will only have 2 available to do in the white gold. So if you need to get 2 to stack, let's say together, well, you're going to need to get the white gold, because other than that, I've got 1 in the rose, 1 in the yellow. Yes. You can. Which color do you want, white or rose? White gold? All right. So one of our Carat 87 pear-shaped rings, oval-shaped rings is gone. We have 1 left on the 187, so keep that in mind. We've got more requests coming in. Let's get you an item number here, which is going to be item number 111542. And that, oh good, we've got another DB2Y coming up, Laura, so the 31 pointer is coming up in a little bit, which will have a slightly smaller diamond for you. And then here we go with this gorgeous band style. I love the way it's paved. Isn't that special, the way that looks? So a really just unique kind of style here. You do have a Carat 23, and like I said, it's going to wrap around the side, so it's very unique there. And it is a 123 diamond weight. You're going to choose either the 1 in the yellow. Look at this finishing on the inside. Fully finished under gallery. I love this, by the way, as a pinky ring. I think it looks beautiful that way. I'm going to show you one on a pinky finger here, so you can see what it looks like, and obviously different ways to wear it if you want to wear it towards, you know, again, up or down as you wish. I'm going to see if I can zoom back to more of a typical hand shot here. I want to see how it stacks. Look at the, these are all different sizes, of course, so it's a little bit tougher to have them sit like they should, but wow. Sign me up. I love that look. That's the white, the rose, and the yellow together. Listen, you're going to choose what you want to do here. But again, I have 1 in yellow, 1 in rose, 2 in white gold. You might want to consider getting both in the white gold. Let's go up close. It doesn't have to be a pinky ring, just showing you there, because that's where it, again, just kind of hung out for a minute. I love this anywhere. Thumb ring even, you could do that. Let's make sure it goes. And, you know, it's supposed to be a $19.99 deal, because there's all that detail and pave, and this is a lot of workmanship, and that you see all the diamonds from the side profiles of the ring as well, as you see there. And then again, fits right next to other rings as well, not just next to each other. You can kind of layer that up next to another ring, nestle it with your other favorite rings, play with it just like you would with the Wonder Ring. Play with it, have some fun with it. Let's make it better than 19 or even 1,500. Again, only 4 to go around in total. This is going to fly. and somehow it's not even $14.99, even better, and you've got a 10% extra discount. Keep calling on those DBTYs. Want to make sure you get those before they are gone. White gold only remaining. Everything goes with the diamonds. Everything goes with this ring. Everything goes with the DBTY. Make sure you grab them, but let's make this not $15, not $14, not $13.99. I'm going to $1,299, and then you get another $130 off that. So this is the way you shop at $11.69 at checkout on this one to get a great, whether that's going to be the one in the rose, the one in the yellow. Yes, you've got it. So one white gold remains. We have one of each now. We already have a white gold gone. They just took one. So now we have one of each. Let me know white, yellow, or rose, or you could get all three and stack away. For a little over $3,000, you'd get all three and do what I did on the pinky there and have them stacked with that tri-color beautiful look. So 12, yes. You know what? This one we can size. Yeah, so if you want white or yellow, you can just grab it and we'll size it for you. This one we are sizing. Yes, we are. Even with all that detail and that under gallery, we can size this. When we can, we will. It's just not always possible in every ring, so we'll have some restrictions on that coming up a little bit later. But again, yes. Sure. Oh, okay. 31-point DBTY for Laura. She just wants to see a quick flash. We will show it and present it, but just to look at it here on the hand. This is the, you've got which one? White gold is sold out then. Thank you. Just got the last white gold. Here's the 5-stone DBTY, Laura. So that's going to be the 5-stone style where it's going to be basically 3/4 of the way around. So the 5-stone necklace is going to be 1110,456, and it's our 31 points in diamonds among those 5. Bezel set diamonds, white gold only on this one. And then we'll show that coming up. And then speaking of white gold, it is sold out on this ring. Yellow and rose remain. So huge value there. It is down to, this is going to be our 1110,542. We'll get to the DBTY. She just needed a flash because she wanted to make sure it was the right one. And then we will go ahead and get these last two out the door. They look beautiful together. There's something about pave when they really are set in a gold color. You see that gold color so well. Again, white gold's completely gone. Yellow and rose are verifying right now. DBTY still left in white gold only. We do have a smile necklace that is very affordable. We have the new fine Brazilian stones coming up for anybody who said, can't quite do the 12 karat 89. We've got the smaller 1 to 1.5 carat stones coming up at the bottom of this hour. So new find Brazilian stones coming up, very affordable. They're really, really affordable. And we've got the 2 bands. We're not going to leave those there. Rose and yellow gold finished on the inside. This is a mountain of gold. It's a dome style, but with that subtle curvature. So you get kind of like a Wonder Ring element. You can pop it on next to another ring. Let me just show you. One on the hand here. And I was wearing them as a pinky ring, and that probably makes you guys think it's only can be worn there. Not at all. That's where you see that. Again, it's a very subtle kind of curve. I think that is one of the most chic rings we do. And we have one in yellow and one in rose left, and that is it. For $11.69, you're getting a carat 23, and a lot of gold goes into a ring like that when you see it from all those profile angles. It's diamonds every which way, so that's a huge value there. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're leaving the yellow and the rose. Yes? One of the what? The yellow gold DBTY, the 202, that I turned away dozens of you. Okay, so guys, we have one. Okay, gotcha. All right, so never mind. Was it Lavanya? We're calling you back. All right, Lavanya, we're calling you back. If you still want the yellow gold, we're calling you back. All right, let's move on. We've got this beautiful turquoise and pink diamonds and white diamonds together. Who wants pink sapphires, though? In a graduated style of princess cuts. We're really leaving those. I'm buying those. Forget about it. They will not get melted. I will buy those. I love them. I love them together. I just like putting them together too. I think that looks so cool. Also, a ruby and diamond princess cut band. I think our best value throughout this entire event is here in a Tanzanite pendant. And it's our 15 karat 68. So if anybody's been in the market for a large museum reserve stone, I have one. It's gorgeous. Wait till you see the giveaway price tag on that one. All right, let's get to our pink sapphires. In gold, yellow gold, It's a slide style pendant, so there's openings everywhere. You can put your bigger chains if you want to, but I'm going to give you a chain. I'm going to give you a free chain. Item number here is 1127226, and yes, we're going to get to that Tanzanite. There is a massive value on that Tanzanite coming your way. So if you just want to see it right away, give me a call and we can show that to you promptly. But look at this. This is so stunning, and truly that is one of our best values on Tanzanite overall that I've ever had. So we'll have that for you. But here's our Carat 84. You've got some diamonds, 26 points in diamonds up top. They kind of do this overlap over the pink sapphires, which are happening in, of course, a graduated style. This is what we call ombre, that beautiful look from deep, deep, dark, hot pinks to a classic pink to a lighter pink, all set in that yellow gold with the chain, which is 18 inches. And it's a beautiful chain too. And then let me show you the inside of this pendant. Wow, ooh, designer signature. All the carat weights embossed into the back, so you get familiar with that, and you'll never forget. And then of course you also have, it's a large slide. The whole entire piece is a bail. So essentially you could go omega chains. I mean, that's why we call it a slide, because it's not just confined. I mean, yes, we're giving you a free chain in 18 karat gold, but it doesn't have to stay on that chain. If you're looking for a piece that's going to work with your larger omegas, this will be it. Of course, it's 1 inch top to bottom. I'll show it to you on the neckline. We have one, it's a designer piece. You know, only certain designers can do that ombre princess cutting. And we have got, I'm so proud to be able to feature one here. And of course, for our pink lovers, in that rich combination with the yellow gold, it looks lovely. Let's take another look at it up close, and we're going to bring it on down. Make it easy. I'll go ahead and send it out for, you know, it's a $39.99 piece. I love those. Look at those. Sapphires are set, princess cut, invisibly set, 3 rows, completely smooth. I'll make it $1,900. Not, you know what? Skip 19. Skip it. Let's go crazy. Let's go even better. Not even $1,500. Look at that. Let's go $1,399. And then you get an extra $140 off or so. And that would be for one caller. So huge opportunity there. And that's going to be $13.99 plus your 10%. How about $12.59? Yes. It is. If you're talking about the pave that we just had, this one, Zine, yes, it is. You want the rose gold? All right, rose gold gone. So all we have left is the yellow. Yellow gold left on that designer pave band. Yellow gold only. Thank you so much. The rose gold's gone. This one will be $12.59. A lot of 18 karat gold to melt down there. So again, huge opportunity. Let me know if you'd like that diamond pave band. Still have DBTYs in white gold. I do have one of our largest diamond pieces here. This one is just all-time best designer. So if you love diamonds, stick around. You know what I'm going to show you? This ring is just layers and layers. There's one thing we've held off on because we'd love to just melt these, but we do have to give you a chance to own them. Yes. Did she? She got the yellow gold, so the yellow gold DBTYs were sold out again. Thank you. Look at that. Rose, yellow, white. This is literally layers and layers and layers of gold and diamonds. It's coming up. That one was going to be off limits because if we're going to melt something, it'd be that ring because it's so much gold, so hefty, so sizable. We're going to make that happen for you. And we've got a few of those left. So if you want layers of diamonds in a wide band style, we have got it. Let me know who's got the pink sapphire designer piece for $12.59. Let's get to our turquoise. It's 1127983. Coming your way next. This has pink diamonds. How pretty is that? The bright turquoise, I think these lighter blues and these pinks together, they really work well. This is $79.83. There is only one. It stays in the rose and the white gold combination here. And it's also going to be our carat 25 in the Sleeping Beauty round. Boy, are we busy. We're almost halfway through the show, though. So our Saturday, not going to be much longer here. And then, yes. Yes, so now the dome style pave ring is completely sold out. So things are selling out after the fact as usual. Let me know on the pink sapphire ombre piece. We still have white diamond, white gold diamonds by the yard for you. Now this is the turquoise. 125, 15 points in pink diamonds and 50 points in the white. So 65 points overall, 2/3 of a carat in your pink and white diamonds together here. Loving that. And here we are. You know what? Let me drop it in price. I'm looking at $39.99. Got to make it better. I know those pink diamonds really add an extra element. You know what? I'm going to make this easy. One only, $9.99. First caller. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Really? Well, hello, Nancy in Michigan. And what was Nancy picking up today? Oh, I love that ring. Nancy, you're going to enjoy it and play with it. Play with it. You think you're going to wear it one way. You probably, when you get it home, are going to pop it on with other rings, may stack it. It's a really beautiful, versatile style. So thank you so much, Nancy in Michigan. Welcome to our show. Thank you for shopping. Here we go with the turquoise. Let me try this on. And here it is. Oh, this is stunning. Oh, it's a smaller size right now. So let me just pop it on the pinky here for you. Show it there. Give you a little size reference. And that'll be $8.99. And then if you need turquoise drop earrings, we've got some beautiful kind of mobile style, really nice articulated drops in turquoise. So that will be here as well. So also the pearl piece, the triple pearls I told you about. Oh, we have the bottom of the hour too coming up. 6 minutes away. Let me give you a preview. You know how we all lost our minds when we saw the new fine Brazilian carat, the Brazilian 1289? Look what I have there. New fine Brazilian. Look what I have here. Saddle ring, new fine Brazilian. Classic halo, got you covered there too. New fine Brazilians coming up. At the bottom of this hour, at 6 minutes from right now, I will show you 3 of them. I will show you 3 of the new fine Brazilian tourmalines that are going to be very affordable. So that is going to be on the way. Okay, let's get to our triple pearls because wow, is this pretty. And is this ever designer and couture, and there's so many ways to wear it. You can wear it north to south, south to north, east to west. It has got a golden pearl, a white pearl, and a Tahitian pearl. No need to choose what your favorite pearl, your diamond of the sea, if you will. No need to choose, you get all 3. So this is item number 111-9685, and it's a one only because again, that's all we're dealing with is pretty much one onlys on these really important pieces here. And you can see how they're set. It's a pendant, so you're gonna choose where you wanna put your bail, and yet you've got the golden pearl, which is the 12 millimeter. You've got the white pearl, which looks bigger, so I better make sure those are correct because they certainly look a little bit different than that. Either way, I'm gonna walk you through them here. Let me find a millimeter gauge so I can re-measure those pearls for you. But that's going to be the golden, which is natural South Sea, the white, natural South Sea, and the black, natural Tahitian. So you've got diamonds around each one, 38 points. It's 2 inches in length. So let me show that to you from a distance. And it just seems natural to me to have the golden pearl up top because it's the smaller. I don't know. I like how it graduates larger as you go down the piece, but you can do whatever you want because you saw it's bails all the way through, and you could put your chain through each side and then wear it like that as well. So just options are good, just kind of changing up the way you wear it, the versatility of it. You can see it is, actually it's a little bit, if I'm being specific, it's a bit more like an 1 7/8 inches, top to bottom. And then I'm gonna do a quick little measurement here on the pearls just because I wanna make sure that's accurate because, well, you know, that's important to me. So yeah, it's a 10 millimeter on the golden, and it's a 11.5 on the white pearl, and the Tahitian is probably a little bit bigger than that because it looks like they just get bigger. Yeah, it's a 12 millimeter. So we got that all. Yeah, 10 millimeter on the golden, 11.5 and 12 as they go down. So that's going to be your one of a kind piece here, and we're going to make it really affordable. Just one, white gold only, all 14 karat solid. Yeah, it's $69.99. Well, let's go extra low because I think it's going to take an extra low price tag to get this one gone. And let's make it easy right now. How about, you know what, skip $19.99. Skip it. Got to do better. 3 gorgeous pearls. These can cost you $30,000 and $40,000 per pearl. We're making the entire piece under $1,500. I'll go $14.99. $14.99, and then you get another $150 off. $13.49 on that one. Let me know who's got that turquoise. And are you ready for the Tanzanite? The Tanzanite is epic. It's our best per carat value on the Tanzanite. It is coming up. It's a 1568. Don't worry about that size. It is going to be affordable for what that is. So we are getting ready for a Tanzanite pendant, also 3 minutes away from the big new finds. They're going to be the 1 to 1.5 carat new fine tourmalines. I'm getting those ready to go. They're going to be coming up. Yes, verifying on this one. Let's see who's got it. Can't wait for these new finds. Wait till you see them. And we got a few pieces to recap, which means you can also call us if you have questions on anything you saw earlier, because just because we moved on does not necessarily mean it's gone, but that does happen and continues to happen as we go through the show. So do let me know on that one. $14.99 turns into $13.49. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. I'm going to wait on the Tanzanite for just a minute because we are so close to that bottom of the hour with our new finds. Plus, we still have that turquoise. And then I'll flash in the turquoise earrings since we've got about a minute to go, maybe a minute or two. I'm going to show you the turquoise earrings that we have. Are they ever pretty? Oh, starts with a hoop, gives you a drop. Turquoise and diamonds together, link style design, very of the moment. Let's show you 112-3016. We're going to start with them on the hand here because, well, there's a lot of drop. There's a lot of length here. Take a look at that. So it starts with a golden diamond hoop. Everywhere you see gold, diamonds as well. Then you've got these beautiful natural Sleeping Beauty turquoise rounds that are set all the way through both the circular and the teardrop link of the earring. This is definitely, I mean, if that's not like summertime resort, just any color you're wearing, could be bright orange, yellow, could be the bright greens, anything from neons to pastels to brights to even neutrals. This earring works so well. You will wear them. You will wear them a lot. They're $259 of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Also a 20-point diamond weight. Here's your length that they're going to give. They start with a hoop, which is going to be a click enclosure. So yeah, it's 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. I will just want to remind you, diamonds up front here and diamonds here. They're finer diamonds, but every link that faces forward is going to be set with diamonds. So you've got a really important look there. And we're going to try one on, but just got to put one up close here as best I can here. Obviously, they're going to probably puddle a bit on this wheel, but just to give you an idea of how those are linked together. And then all the links are actually, you see the inner loops there, they're going to be stationary. So those links don't actually change their direction. So they're always going to stay up front. It's going to keep those diamonds right up front where you want them. And we're going to make them very affordable. And a turquoise is versatile, certainly is. One of those, you know, it's not, you're wearing a longer earring, but it's not all diamonds. So it doesn't feel like, oh, what's she doing wearing her evening earring during the day, just because it's a drop. Now take a look at that on so you can really see how they look from a distance. And you see the diamonds here, just a nice, really good little line of diamonds there, just to give it a little extra sparkle. But again, purposely not taking them to this level where they're overly dressy. And then you've got diamonds up front, your round link, then the diamonds again, then your pear shape or your teardrop link, and a beautiful look to go with anything and everything. And they are $999 only. $999, but $899 at checkout. So big value there for turquoise and diamond and a lot of gold. I mean, obviously nearly 2 inches worth of gold in that earring. So just let me know if you'd like to get them. Yellow gold only is how they stay. They're beautiful. They've got great movement to them. They go with everything from, again, even if you're just somebody who wears all neutrals, that's okay too. Add a little splash of color with the turquoise like you see there, and we'll go back to the wheel, and then I'll set them up here again on the hand so you can really see the way that they drape. Yes. You can. Thank you so much. All right, so we're verifying on the earrings right now, and let me show them again here on the hand. They want to see them one more time as they drape from this length here. That's what they look like from a little distance away. So $899, and then don't forget about the pearl piece. The pearl, that pearl, triple pearl pendant is still here. All right, let's get to our new finds. You think these are going to last? Yes. Okay, the earrings are here. I have a feeling, just judging on what I saw and the popularity, when I brought you that 12 karat 89 earlier, I have a feeling these are going to be popular. It's the same stone. New find Brazilian tourmalines with their blue-green mix of color. Call me early. There's a wheel. You know what that means. Big blowout about to happen. I think you know your favorite is likely someone else's favorite, and I only have one of each. They're all in white gold. So you're going to take your favorite. Do you want the oval on the left, the round in the middle in a bridge setting? Maybe you want to go extra deluxe in your diamonds and you want the oval in the saddle style. Well, here we go. Turquoise, all my turquoise is here. My pearls are here. And now we're talking about new fine Brazilian blue-green. Go ahead, Zine. The saddle ring, don't say sold yet, guys, because we had that happen with the other Brazilian. Don't say sold till you hear the price tag. Okay, I'm going to ask that because then we have pieces coming and going back and forth like a revolving door. So I know somebody did that earlier. They said, I've got the Brazilian $12.89, and then they saw the price, and they were like, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. So again, make sure. Now, these are very affordable. We've got somebody eyeing the saddle ring, what we call verifying already on the saddle ring. Make sure you do dial in early. And again, this is that same stone from the same source as what we saw earlier that I know a lot of you still have your eye on, but I think a lot of people are waiting. They're waiting to decide, do I want the $12.89 or let me see what she has first in the 1 to 1.5 carat. So I'm going to walk you through both the carat weights on the centers and the carat weights on the diamond weight so you can see everything and know everything there is to know before you say sold. But again, if you are on the lines, that's the smart way to go. So these are our new find Brazilian tourmalines, blue-green. I've either got the carat 40 in the oval here, that's the carat 40 with 58 points in diamonds. Or we could go the saddle ring. That is my personal choice. That is a great round, so a lot of dazzle there. Carat 02 plus 99 points in diamonds. And here is the saddle ring. That is the oval, 128. It has 93 points in diamonds. So you're getting your largest diamond weight here, second largest here. Biggest stone is going to be the carat 40 over here, and then carat 28, carat 02. Let me know which one is your favorite, one of each. Do not wait to be on the phone lines. They will fly. They absolutely will. Do we have anybody thinking about anything besides the saddle? I'm going to try it on. Which one? Middle. All right. 2 are already likely gone. Here's the saddle ring on the hand, which for you is 112, 61, 63. There's the saddle style on the hand. Boy, that stone, does that stone look like 3 times the size it is? I think it does. It looks like a 3 carat all day. 3.5 carat. Let's also do something special here. Then we've got the round to show you. That's going to be the carat 02. I know Jess has got her eye on the round. Let's make them really affordable right now. And they will not be $39.99. There's the round in that bridge setting style. That's 99 points in diamonds. I will show you also the halo, the classic, the traditional. It's where you get the largest stone of the 3. It's the carat 40. Let's make it really, really affordable right now. Here's the oval in the halo. That's our carat 40 stone with 58 points in diamonds. All in white gold. All going to be 10% off. Not going to be $29.99. Let's go crazy. Absolutely crazy, ridiculous low on all 3. You just decide which one is your favorite, and let's make them better than even $2,500 or $24.99. You know that $12.89 is going to go before the day is over. This is not even going to be. You know what? Let's make them even easier. I was supposed to do my lowest price is $2,399. I'm going to save you a bundle before you save your extra 10%. That way we're all happy. I'm going to make them $1,999. Plus that's an extra $200 off each one of them. So they will be $1,799. And so Zine, do you want the saddle ring? You got it. Thank you so much. Jess, would you like the bridge mounting? Yep, I think she does. What a value, $17.99 for that new fine Brazilian material. And then we've got the oval. The round is still verifying. The saddle ring is sold. The oval's the way again to get the biggest stone size. It's our carat 40 on the oval. The round is here. The round is the carat 02 with a lot of diamond weight. And you've got 2 choices left. That's it. 2 left, $17.99 a piece. We got 30 seconds left with those. And then we got to roll. Lots to do today and already now more than halfway through the show. Golden pearl pendant. I do have one. I do. Just 1 pearl. Yeah. The triple pearl piece is here. You've got the round. All right. Round is sold. Item number on the round is 112-6346. And now item number 6162 is here. Last one available. And that one's going to be 6162, carat 40, 58 points in diamonds. And no, you know what? Green zircon's here. Big Tanzanite time? I think so. Big Tanzy time for that big pendant coming up. And this one's going to be, once again, the carat 40 with the 58 points in diamonds. Question? Sure can. Green Windsa coming up. Who's asking for that one? You got it, Florence. It's 112-0411. We'll show it on the hand here. This is a teeny size right now, so I'm just going to try it on my pinky, but we're going to size it for you, Florence, to whatever you need. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That is one of the Windsas we saw earlier on a wheel. $29.99 is your price tag. It's $26.99 at checkout. This is the one that's the most unique. It has literally a blue into yellow, but of course blue and yellow, when you see that transition happening, it really goes from blue to green to yellow. So really this is more like a tricolor Windsa. It's a carat 61 with 88 points in white diamonds in yellow gold. Beautiful mounting for that kind of coloring when you've got those beautiful blues into greens into yellows. So it's really almost like an ombre graduated in that blue, green, yellow kind of look there. So beautifully done. Again, we're going to size it to whatever size you need as well. So that's what that one looks like on the hand, Florence. And now I'm going to get ready here. We've got the big Tanzanite coming up. That's our last of the new finds. The carat 40's here. Don't forget, the way this all started with the new find selections today was when I had the 12 karat 89 Superstar Museum piece. And this is the one that I know so many people are still considering and thinking about. There is a 12 karat 89 here that looks like that. That is just ridiculously gorgeous. One of the prettier pieces I think we have in all the inventory. It is our 1289, item number 6149. So just a heads up on that one, rovally, cushiony, round kind of look here, and just truly tremendous in its quality, in its clarity, everything about it. Windsa, you got it. Thank you on the Windsa. Thank you, Florence. Florence got the Windsa. 411 was your number there on that one, Allison. And then here we are with the 8888 Superstar of the Day. Don't think that's going to last the day. Would be very unlikely. And if it did last the day, or at least till 1 o'clock Pacific time, that stone's going to be coming out and we're going to melt it down. Yikes. Unless I rescue it. But yeah, this is kind of like a ring rescue, you know, rescue them, rescue. Somebody asked the other day, I don't get it, why melt it? Because we're trying to make gold more affordable going forward too. We got to make new jewelry, right? And so I don't know if you guys want to pay $3,500 an ounce, but if we take the pieces you don't want and we melt them down, we can make it, you know, a lot easier and a lot more affordable going forward. So that's part of the reason why. So thank you, Kirsten, by the way, thank you. I just got your message from Tony. Thank you, Kirsten, that's very kind. All right, so that's 8888. If you want the carat 40, it's still here for $19.99. But remember, the 1888 or 8888 piece is really $79.99. This one is really $17.99. So you got some great options, and we like to try to accommodate all different price points and budgets. Now, this one, the Tanzanite, I just get frustrated because I really wish I had more than one of these. Obviously, that's not the case with a 15 karat plus Museum Reserve, but it is stunning. And I know we're going to have more than one collector who says, give me that stone. It is truly amazing. I'm also going to give you one of the greatest prices you've ever seen. It's item number, where is it? 1126888. Call me on my last two Brazilian tourmalines, the oval or the rovally cushiony. This one, outstanding. Get ready. It's also one of our most affordable per carat prices we've ever seen in the history of Museum Reserve and in the history of Blue Wing Block D. This mat is trying to kill me today. It really is. I don't know how many times I've tripped on this darn thing and almost just like, yeah, almost have just, I gotta get rid of that thing. All right, so sorry guys, I'm just saved myself from disaster many times today. 15 karat 68 in the Tanzanite. Remind me, Tony, to get online later and buy a new one. This is something cool, isn't it? 1568, 11 points in diamonds. It's about the Tanzanite. It's about this bail, this loop, this semicircle, then the bail, all diamonds up front. And it's white gold only. This used to be $28,999. Again, it's coming down to the lowest price I've seen in Museum Reserves, especially one of this size. I mean, it's not a 4 karat or a 5 carat or a 10 carat. It's almost 16 carats in size. And so we know this is the stone you're getting. And if I face it up to your eye level, like it will be when it's on the neckline and what everybody else sees when you wear it, I know how many of you have a Blue Wing Block D in a ring and you're ready to get something special to go with it. Here it is. And you know, for those of you that not everyone's going to wear a 16 karat in a ring, but you have a lot more real estate on your neckline than you do on your finger. So this is where sometimes, even if you're not typically a big gem girl, this is where it's a little more adaptable to wear a large gem presence, is because it's on the neckline. And because we're going to show you a couple different ways here, let me give you the length here so we can see what that's all about. The diamond's kind of a door knocker style there up front. Top to bottom, it's going to be a little over an inch, and I mean just slightly. I'm going to call it an inch. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline. And there have been very few Blue Wing Block Ds, very few museum reserves, and I think we all know why that is. It's not that we're holding back. It's not that we're taking them away. It's that they are so few and far between in what's left anyways. There are just so few available going forward because they're either sold or they've already been lent out and on loan to a museum. And here's one of your last chances, because not only would we melt this gold of the basket and where the diamonds are in the bale, but also the stone it's reserved for a museum, quite literally. That's what the name implies. That's what literally is the situation here. So if that stone doesn't go to one of you, our TVON family members, it is going to be on loan from TVON to a museum, and that is why it's so critical to get this here today. Also, when we're taking it less than 25,000, less than 20,000, less than even 15,000, it's under 10. When everybody else, and first of all, I would love to be able to be that person who could just go on TV and get like $2,000, a carat for a stone that has no color. That's great. What I feel for is the folks that are buying those stones, because usually they would be buying those stones because they don't know that any better exists. They don't know there's a better way. And that's really the difference, is that there are folks right now selling $2,000 a carat Tanzanite. They're lavender, they're lilac, they're not as high quality. They may be a Tanzanite, but they're a lighter quality. They're a lighter color, which lighter color indicates a lesser quality in Tanzanite. Just that's the way it is. The deeper the color, the better quality it is. So when you've got something like this, and we're talking about, well, we're significantly under $1,000 a carat, and you would get an extra 10% off. Oh, and by the way, I'm not discounting it. I'm not done discounting it yet. So we go even lower than 99. There is just no way this sticks around. I don't see a world in which this can be here with us at the end of even the next minute or so, when we've got a better price than 99 or 89 or even 79.99 on a 1568 right now, just at 79.99. I'm going to calculate some math here because I think it's fascinating what we're doing. That's a 1568. Do you know right now per carat that's $510? $510. Free gold, free diamonds, free labor, $510 a carat. Now, you know the reality. You'd be saving an extra $800 off that. So it'd actually be like $7,200. That brings it down to $459 a carat. Nobody in the world is selling regular old basic Tanzanite for that price tag. We are taking the best of the Blue Wing Block D, the museum reserve, and we are making it better than this is why you need to be on the phone lines. It's going even lower. Right now, you would pay $459 a carat for that stone. I will take it lower. You're still getting your 10% off. This should not stay here. If it does, no problem. The museum is thrilled. But you can have the museum piece for your very own collection. You can get it before the museum does. Obviously, if you want to lend it out under your name to a museum, that is your prerogative. You can do that. I've had customers do that. They've, usually it's maybe not the Lou, but it's one of those where it's, maybe something a hometown little, gem exhibit that's at a museum in one of your hometowns. It's an opportunity you have, but I would wear it and enjoy it and just know that you've got the best out there and the best in the world, and it's not going to be $79.99. This is the value. On Blue Wing Block D, when we've seen very few in this event because there are just very few left remaining, I'm going to make this $6,999 plus an extra 10% off. So that means you'll only pay $62.99, which does make that per carat price our best ever. $400 a carat, plus diamonds, plus gold, plus the labor to put it together, and you're paying $62.99. It's unheard of on a 1568 museum reserve cushion cut stone. That is the way to go. So that's our big one there. 15 karat 68. Just had to show it to you. And what do you want to see next? Are we done with requests? We've got an hour and 14 minutes left in the show. I've got a ruby band, more diamond rings, green zircon, yellow diamond, large ruby, red beryl. I know what we need to see, the smile necklace. 2 colors available left to go around. white gold and rose gold. It's not the main, the big, the 1 carat, the really expensive. It is the smile necklace that gives you so much affordability. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Great gifting idea as well. And the good news is we have a couple to go around in each gold color. Let me know on this one. That one should be gone. Let's take a look at this. This is a style which I can set down here on the wheel for you. And you can see how it's made like our tennis bracelets are. And then it's that graduated style, but do you see how I lift it up and it suddenly curves? Every one of those baskets is hinged in between so that it gives you this beautiful kind of like custom fit, the way it's gonna arc at the neckline, because depending on the shape of your neckline or the size of your neckline, you want that to kind of fit beautifully and kind of just where it should. That, you know, we've done a lot of the smile necklaces where we've got a curve that's kind of stationary and built in, and that's all fine and well, but this is more adaptable. So whether you've got a smaller frame or a little larger or whatever length you're wearing it at, it's going to sit really dependent on how it really fits and adapts to you. So the item number here is 1110445. We have only the rose and the white gold. It is adjustable, so there's great news there. Here's the rose gold, by the way, so you can see how that's gonna work. And then again, look at that. So when it's on the neckline, it's not gonna be straight across. It's gonna be curved like that. So we'll show it to you in just a moment on. I wanted to give you an opportunity here to get something really affordable and really, I mean, really affordable. We have a total of 10. So it sounds like a ton, but not gonna be enough to go around for everybody. And maybe you stack it or layer it. Maybe you wanna gift something in diamonds that are still VS diamonds with that amazing basket work, and then the adjustability as well. So 51 points per necklace. You're gonna have the 16, 17, and 18 inches, and it is a spring ring closure. And we have the yellow gold, or rather the white gold and the rose gold only. So apologize to our yellow gold fanatics out there. It's just gonna be white and rose on this one, but it's a huge value. And there's an entire chain here because it's all attached. So it's a true necklace with all VS diamonds that graduate. You've got your larger in the center. I love that because you can always really spot the center very easily. Then they're gonna graduate to slightly smaller sizes as they go either side, either direction, left and right. And it's a $19.99 necklace anywhere else. We're gonna do a lot better than that. And who else is bringing you VS diamonds that are natural from the earth? I don't know of many that are doing that anymore. Even, you know, different designers that used to, rarely do they do that anymore. So huge opportunity coming your way. It's not gonna be even $9.99. Here's what the rose gold looks like, just to see a little bit of the sense of the scale here and how it sits. Now, obviously, you'll see it on the neckline here in a minute. It's not gonna always be that deep of a U. It's gonna be a little more rounded because the more it spreads out in the chain on the sides, it's gonna be a little bit more, or rather less curved. So it's just our last call, but you can see the sparkle cutting to the chain. Here's your adjustability. So I always like to point that out. There's your closure and your 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. We'll make it very affordable. And again, it's gonna work for anybody and everybody. Just choose the white or the rose. And I do wanna show you here, make sure I got it the right way. So give me a second to put that on, because really it doesn't sit properly until you actually put it on, because it needs to actually sit with that basket work right where we like it. So that's the back side, and that's a really important look there. And then if you flip it around, let me actually go ahead and put this on for you. I'm probably gonna have to actually clasp it together just so you can see it properly, but it's because when I don't have it on with something to sit against, it's gonna do what it does. So here's what we've got. And again, this is the about 18 inches here. So you can see when that's actually got something, again, something to sit against, it sits perfectly, doesn't flip or turn. We've got that basically 18-inch length. And you see how when it's on, it's a little bit less of the curve. It's a little bit more flat, but still not straight across. So let's make it very affordable. Rose or white, kind of like that little, just something extra to have, you know, peeking out of whatever neckline you're wearing that day. It's kind of, again, the collar influence without going all the way around, which most people consider just too dressy for everyday wear. We'll make it better than, so you know what I was thinking? We need to light the phone lines here. We've got about an hour and 8 minutes left to go. So 68 minutes left on our Saturday of this Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mom's Day, everybody. So glad you're here with us this weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to celebrate Mother's Day together tomorrow, I hope. So if you've got a little extra time, if maybe you're doing the Mother's Day dinner instead of the Mother's Day brunch, we'd love to have you with us, as Sell It or Melt It will continue tomorrow. But really wanted to give you a great big value on a necklace that's going to be there arriving shortly thereafter Mother's Day. Obviously, we can get these pieces out to you on Monday, and then you have have them a couple days later. So free shipping, great way to try us for the first time, great way to get a beautiful diamond necklace with VS diamonds that are larger. I will make it, you know, I was going to do $888. Let's go even lower. Not $799, not $777. It's an entire necklace. What if you could buy a whole diamond necklace for the price that is better than what you'd pay for a basic chain these days? That to me illustrates a value. That is a value. Operators, you just need to let me know if you want the rose or the white gold. We've got those two choices here, and that will be it. So rose or white gold, you get to decide. Beautiful way to wear diamonds every day. Put them on, gift them as well. You could get maybe more than one, two at this level of pricing. Let's make them $699 plus $70 off, so you get it for $629, and you can get as many as you need for 60 seconds or until they sell out, because with most diamond pieces, we've got a little bit of quantity, but they do sell out throughout this event. You're never going to find a better price. So $629 white or rose. White gold is already one gone. We started with more in the white gold. That is the good news. 6 available in the white gold, now down to 5. Only 4 available in the rose gold. I can look for you. Elizabeth, I will look. I will see if 112, let me, as soon as we get somebody out here. Yeah. White gold is, you got it. Another white gold going out. 4 and 4 remaining available. 4 in the white, 4 in the rose. And I will check for you, Elizabeth P. Let me see if that is still available for you. And then here we go with our last call in the necklace. 23 seconds remaining. Oh, you want 2? Okay, so we'll take another one. All right. So now 3 left in the white gold, 4 left in the rose gold. Still have a big diamond band coming up. Don't forget, if you like diamond necklaces, we did bring out the world famous 202 diamonds by the yard earlier, and we only have the white gold remaining in the 202 diamonds by the yard. You can get that for $19.99, really $17.99 at checkout. So something to consider if you still want to get a DBTY, and also the Tanzanite pendant. Don't leave that here. We have our turquoise. We have our pink sapphire. We had ruby drop earrings earlier. Couple of Windsas. I've even got some 449 bands that have a, guys, could we get some more operators out here, please? We got a lot of backed up calls. So I know it looks like a lot of operators have left the building. We don't have that many to start with. So we definitely need more operators at the moment. So if you called in and couldn't get through, please dial in and dial back with us, and we should have someone with you shortly here. So $629, thank you so much. So 2 and 3. So guys, we're down to last call, especially on the white gold here. And then Jess, would you be able to look something up for me? It's 112-7249. It's a Tanzanite. And can you tell me if it's still available by chance? $673. All right. Did you have a question, Andy, or are you getting white or rose? White gold. All right. So 2 left now in the white gold only. 2 left. Oh, a rose gold as well. All right, so 2 left white gold, 3 left rose gold. Last call, we're going for sellout. It's available? Oh, good. We'll see if we can get it for you. Elizabeth, I hope you're still listening to me, because I just got your email and I know you sent it like an hour and a half ago. So I'm so sorry. Haven't been looking at emails, but I will bring it out if you're still with me, and I hope you are. Just shoot me a quick email or call in, and we will bring that out for you as soon as we can. All right, 1 left in white gold now. 1 remaining in the white gold only, $629 and change. And 3 left in the rose gold. And somebody took one of each there. That was a good idea. So last one in the white gold. And again, if you had trouble getting through, please call us back. We'll be right with you. And then we do have some gorgeous ruby stud earrings as well. Ruby studs on the way. Beautiful ovals coming up. We'll do those. We haven't had any stud earrings in a minute. It's been a while, actually, since we've seen stud earrings. We've had some drops, but not the studs as often. And we do have a last hour and 3 minutes left in the show. So again, please get requests in if you have them. Let me know what you'd like to see. We'll help you out. We can do our best to see if there's not your exact piece. We can bring out hopefully something that's similar. There's always that hope. We're still hopeful for that. Last call now on the necklace. So again, white gold, we have 1. Rose gold, 3 available. That's going to be it, and got to be moving on here very quickly. Let's get to our ruby studs here. Ruby studs on the way. They're oval stones. This is intended to be north to south. And Andy, when you get a chance, I had a request for 7249. And it does appear that it's still available in our system. So, oh, wonderful. Tracy, thanks for letting me know. So, sounds good. So we will see if Elizabeth P. is ready to see it. We'll show it to her. We're going to bring it out for you. So here we go. This is the ruby earring. It's 112, $17.99. And that is probably a better price tag than what I'm going to give. $17.99 should probably be what they are. Because, well, here we are again with the rubies. And I just want to remind you, we did have ruby drops earlier if you need to see them again. If you're thinking, oh, I love those rubies, but I'd love to have rubies in ovals and drops, we had them earlier, so I can bring them back out. I have 2 pairs available in the white and 2 pairs available in the yellow on our carat 14 total. Oh, thank you so much. All right, I know that ring. Okay, so we'll bring the Tanzanite back out for you, Elizabeth, whenever you're ready. And then here we are with our carat 14. You figure about, close to 60 points per earring here. Diamonds around them, that's 18 points in the VS diamonds in that traditional halo, plus there's a post and a butterfly backing. And we do have a very quick value here. And again, 4 to go around, so yellow or white available. And so the only difference would be the gold that they're set in, which is not a big difference as far as the look and the presence you're going to see. But I do want to try them on the ear for you and also give you a length measurement because it looks like that is not available at the moment. So I want to get you familiar with what they're going to look like from a distance as we take a look here at that stud earring. This is what they look like. Here's the length that you're going to get. And that will be right at about 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so just about, yeah, just a little over a quarter, a little under a half an inch, and then I'll pop one on the ear for you as well. So they will be, okay, let's just make this really super easy. They're supposed to be $9.99 today. I'm going to take them a little lower. We're trying to move even a little bit quicker than we have been, just to get through everything that we have to show you for this Saturday afternoon. This is our ruby earring. I'm going to make them $699, and that way they're $629, and that's what they look like from a distance away. They're really intended to set north to south, but obviously if you put that backing on taut enough, you can make them kind of any direction you want. You could go east to west, you could go at a diagonal if you want to, whatever suits you best, but certainly meant to kind of sit on the earlobe itself. A beautiful, bright, and clean ruby. They are out of Burma, that's important as well, and then framed with diamonds. So let's go back to the wheel here and take a look at our $699 ruby studs. They look so good, don't they? And then the drops, again, we can show you those drops. They were a little longer. They were about 1 3/4 in length. And so again, happy to bring those back on out if you would like to see them. And then our last call now on the studs. And then let's get to that Tanzanite that was requested a moment ago. It'll be $72.49 coming up. 112-7249 on the way for our top of the hour. Last hour now. What color? White gold, all right. 1 white gold remains, 2 in the yellow gold remain. And I'll have you keep on calling on those. Want to get to this Tanzanite as our top of the hour is here. So welcome on in to our Saturday afternoon. Now it's afternoon out here too. So here we go. 112-7249, a request. And a good one at that, because this is one of those that just is ideal when it comes to Blue Wing Block D, and we have not had many, as you know. And the pendant is still here, which is being considered. Let me see if I can give that a little bit of extra polish. I may actually have our, we have an incredible team of jewelers, but also gem cutters. So I may have them actually professionally polish that for you as well across the top. So just a little heads up there. I mean, that's the kind of beauty you can do. 673 is the stone, and lots of reds in this beautiful oval. I've got a double halo here and a wider style of pave on the band, which I think is so attractive. It stays in the yellow gold. It's a nearly 7 carat, got a huge discount. Wait till you see it on the hand here as well. And it's also finished, which not every double halo design is finished on the inside. This is. So you can see the size. Yes, white gold earrings. All right, so our ruby studs in the white gold are sold out. Yellow gold, all that we have remaining in the ruby studs. So 2 in yellow gold remaining on the ruby studs. Here's what we'll do on this one. Was $99.99. And understood why. That color and the reds is amazing. It's a nice big presence to it. I know that once you start with our Blue Wing Block Ds, it's hard to stop because you just want to collect them all the shapes, all the sizes, all the styles, all the mountings. Well, this is where, again, it's getting very, very much go time because we have such a limited supply left to go around. This one is not going to be $49 or $39.99. Look at those reds. I just like to have it directly up to your eye level so you can really see those reds. because that is just what again, it's only going to get stronger. And you know it if you've seen it. If you witnessed them at home before, you know that they're stronger red and saturation when they're in person. Yes. I do have them. All right, you can have a pair. So we now have one pair of ruby earrings left in yellow gold only. One pair, yellow gold, that's all. And then here we go on this one, even better, $34.99 plus an extra $3.50 off. It'll be $31.49 if you'd like to get that 673 Museum Reserve. Thank you on the ruby earrings. So glad you're loving those. And there is our big Tanzanite, almost 7 carats in size. We do have a fabulous diamond ring, designer diamond ring, no less. A really gorgeous golden pearl. I've got a yellow diamond. I brought it. I saved it. I saved it from last night. I did. And this one is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then let's get to that yellow diamond very quickly, because isn't she a beauty? 1123279 is the yellow diamond, 1 carat. Looks even larger, significantly so. I've got, and again, last call for requests in this Saturday, and I know a lot of you are going to be busy tomorrow being Mother's Day. So you may want to just, again, think a little proactively about any requests you might have for the weekend in general. Remember, we're not here on Monday or Tuesday at all. No evening show, no daytime show. So you want to make sure you prioritize your requests and get all the pieces you need today, especially if you know you're going to be on the go tomorrow. I know there'll be a lot of celebrating out there tomorrow. So if you can't join us tomorrow for the show, really recommend getting those requests and those pieces you need today before we sign off in about 57 minutes. But here is the big yellow diamond, 1 carat cushion cut. It is the rectangular cushion cut, which is a much bigger look. And we're very busy on these phone lines here for our last hour. The last hour is when things really start rocking too. So, and it's already been rocking all day. So I can only imagine what's going to happen in this last hour. Here is 21 points in tapered baguettes. 32 points in the yellow diamond halo, so carat 32 overall in yellows, and then the white diamonds along the edge. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We have a lot of people waiting on hold right now. Bear with us. We should be with you in the next 30 seconds or so. But this is one for the ages. 236 overall. I think just one of the more elegant setting styles. We do see a lot of the double halos in the bridge, and also we see what? A lot of the just the basic double halos and bridges. But the fact that this has those extra tapered baguettes on the sides is really what I think just really elevates it in such a big way immediately. Just a better, more high-end designer look. That and the fact that I'm always a fan of a rectangular cushion as opposed to a square cushion, because the square cushions tend to look a lot smaller than if you get an elongated cushion. Yes. Oh, good. I'll show them. Monica wants to see the ruby drops. You got it. We had them earlier. I'll show them again. All right. You got it, Monica. Thank you. We'll bring them right back out. This one is a one only. Stays as is in the two-tone gold. It was $89.99, and now it's $29.99. I begged them not to melt it from last night into this morning, just so we could show it to you again. And you got it. The ruby drop earrings are coming up next, Monica. We had them in the first hour. Actually, they were in the first few minutes of the show. I will bring them back out and we'll show them to you. A lot of diamonds to go with these ruby drops as well. Okay, so that's our $26.99 yellow diamond, by the way. $26.99. Huge extra savings there, $300 additionally off. And then we've got more diamonds on the way. Still that really wide band. Go ahead, Zine. I'm sorry, what? Do you want to see it again or see it again? Okay, we can do that too. You got it. Recap time is here. We've got a lot of requests to recap some pieces from earlier, and I will do that for you. So there's our yellow diamond. Here come the ruby earrings for Monica. Thank you, Monica, for letting me know. Show me the ruby drops. Here they are. We're going to zoom back a bit for these. It is a recap on 1114981. The rubies are going to be kind of centered up on the drop, which of course are going vertically with those gorgeous bezel set diamonds you have in either direction. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. Is that for Marnie? Okay, Marnie. Marnie, we've got your, I had these last night set aside for you, so I'm glad you're calling today to ask for them. Marnie, we've got your request as well. So we'll show you a lot of great recaps here. This is the carat 45 in rubies, 70 plus points on each. Good size ruby out of Burma. 1 carat in the diamonds, all bigger diamonds though. Because what do we have? Like 7 of them up top and another 7 of them at the base there. So really important with only, what, 28 stones. They're good sizes on average. You've got that really beautiful look here, just a rough estimate, 4 points or so a piece on those diamonds, looking even bigger because of the bezels. They stay in the yellow gold. They have a gorgeous drop design. I will show you because it does. It's just like dripping in diamonds. There is a subtle left and a right design as well, because if you look at the end point, that last bezel set diamond is going to flare from one direction to another. Here's just your look at them there. So you can see how, if this one wants to hold steady for me, see how one flares, they kind of are flaring into each other. It's subtle, but I just wanted to show you there is a left and a right design to them. So we'll put the other one up close, and then I'll pop one on the ear for you very quickly. And yes, they're all hinged between those bezels. So instead of being like one stiff, stationary, doesn't move at all piece, it's actually got a little hinge movement between each and every one of those diamonds. Not that they're not intended to do any kind of serpentining, but they're just a really beautiful look. And again, I don't have a backing on, so it's gonna kind of droop a little bit. It won't do that on you because you're gonna secure it with a backing, but I wanted you to see briefly what they look like on. They are $19.99 only. They will be another $200 off, so they are $17.99 if you'd like to get those ruby and diamond drops, which just look so completely elegant, don't they? And there is something so special, but they're not really long. You know, they sound long at 1 3/4 inches, but you see they're just giving you a little, you know, an extra 3/4 of an inch or so beneath the jawline there. So $17.99, one pair only on the ruby drops, and we'll go back to the wheel because we also want to recap the Tanzanite, and then we want to show Marnie her earrings as well. So lots to get to in this last 50 minutes. There are the ruby earrings one more time, and then here comes that Tanzanite pendant again. Do you know who was asking Zine for that Tanzanite pendant again? Barbara wanted to see it again. Did she see it before, or she just want to see it for the first time? Gotcha. So 112.6888, still our best per carat value on our Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. Barbara is here. Now, obviously, a lot of people got a look at this earlier today. We're recapping it now, so we'll make it brief, but this is a very important 15 karat 68 with a stunning, I mean really stunning look to it. Obviously it wouldn't be Museum Reserve if it didn't have an amazing color and saturation and red flashes, but it's also the more simple diamond weight right up top, a door knocker style to the bail, a beautiful cushion cut, Museum Reserve, and again, two things at work here. We can melt down the gold, but that stone is due for a museum. So it's your chance. I don't mean don't buy it, because you are entitled to the first choice of the museum pieces. But if you wait any longer, it's got to head out to the museum at some point if it sticks around here. So this is its last look. It's the 1568 with the diamonds. I wanted you to see that beautiful cutting that cushion cut has. It's also all the way on down, and I mean really, we brought that down from over $20,000, got it below 10, kept on going, made it so much better than even $500 a carat. As a matter of fact, at $69.99, do you realize that after your discount, you're paying $400 a carat for that stone with free diamonds and free gold and all that labor that it took to put it together as well for $6,299 for a 1568 Blue Wing Block D. And yep, that's the one you get, because obviously I've only got one. So there are a few recaps. Then we've got some heart-shaped earrings coming up. I want to remind you we still have our diamonds by the yard. Diamonds by the yard, only white gold remaining. Yes, the 202 was here today, earlier today. We have a few left in the white gold only, so we will share that with you as well. And then anybody else who wants to make a request, please do that now. Let's show Marnie some heart-shaped sapphire earrings and diamonds. There are diamonds and sapphires together, and boy, do they look just gorgeous. I'm going to start with them on the hand here so you can see how they drop and how much length they have. They are just the sweetest earring. 1124402. Take a look at these heart shapes, and they've also got this ombre design of sapphires, which of course I'll show you up close, but I wanted you to get a feel for the size and the length, and of course the movement. Yes. Thank you so much. Tanzanite pendant is sold. Congratulations. Thank you. Here's the mirror finish gold hoop to start. Then you have the fabulous look. This is all surrounded in diamonds. So you're going to get both 69 points in the sapphires, which go from blues to pinks to goldens. And then you also have 28 points in diamonds, which are all the way around the heart shape. Now, 1 inch in the drop, hoop to start with a click enclosure. Let me show it to you here. Ooh, how pretty are these? You know what, I can do better. Let me hold it up so I can see it. You can see it really, really well. If I hold it right at the intersection of the heart with the hoop, there you go. Blues, pinks, and there's golden, and then there's a little bit of green. There's the light greens there as well. So you've got this beautiful ombre effect, And we have, oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'll try one on for you as well. And they're going to be only $699. But they are in yellow gold only. And so they'll stay as they are. And this really just simple click enclosure. It does have a straight post. I like to point that out. Sometimes they're rounded. Sometimes they're straight. I want to go ahead and pop one on the ear for you as well so you can see, do you want, all right, so that is verifying. I'm going to see if I can pop one on really quickly for you. And that is $629 and change at checkout. And of course, when I try to do it in the hurried fashion, it seems to never work as well. Take a look. Here's what they look like on, just to give you a little reference point there of how the size is going to look from a distance away. All that mirror finish of the yellow gold first, and then that beautiful ombre, almost like a subtle little pastel. Not totally pastel. There's some brights in there too, in that rainbow color of sapphires. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. Just wanted you to see those on. Those are so sweet, aren't they? Colorful and pretty and go with everything, and really simple click enclosure there for you. They are just lovely. So here's the match set again, so you can see those two together at different directions. And then we're going to bring you out some diamond rings as well. Don't forget, if you have any requests for us, last 45 minutes of our Saturday is upon us. Oh, I haven't shown you yet the unheated Tanzanite I have. It's one you haven't seen in the event, of course. The other ones I've had have sold. There is a very large 11 karat 15 unheated, untreated. Look at the saturation though. Allison, would you like those earrings? The heart shapes, the sapphires, the diamonds completely surrounding them, $629 and change. Oh, I love that. So pretty, aren't they? They're something else. Blues, pinks, yellows, and greens. You got it. All right, so do you want to see it? This is so saturated. There are even reds when it did not receive any heat treatment whatsoever. How cool is that? 112-3855. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is a good one. And totally 100% collectible as it gets. No question, no doubt. That is as collectible as a stone will ever get. We still have a lot of diamond pieces coming your way as well. So get ready. We are not done with Saturday yet. We got 45 minutes to really wow you. This is 112-3855. Beautiful, isn't it? And just, I mean, this is really kind of completing all the checklist here. You've got an 11 karat 15, so it's huge. You've got a stone that makes it more rare because it didn't receive any treating or heating whatsoever, but it's still giving super divine rich color, but still giving a little subtle flash of the blues and the greens as well. Diamond weight's big. That's going to be a karat 11 in the diamonds, and it's set in gold with a solid finished undergallery. Of course, it's in the white gold 14K solid all the way through there. Oh, look at that inside view. Do you see the greens? That's not an illusion. Look at the amount of green that's happening on the left side of that stone as you're looking at it. What a piece. Collectible. And you see there's a little intensity of the green at the tip here and on the sides. You still see hot pink fuchsia flashes as well as the reds on that backdrop of deep violets. I've got one. It's supposed to be $28,999. I'm going to do a lot better than that. By the way, we do have Tanzanite drop earrings that I had last night. I also said, hold off on those. Hold off on the melt. We've got to show the 19 karat Tanzanites again. 19 total weight in earrings. They would actually go nicely with the pendant that's sold. Let's go ahead and send this out right now. And of course, DBTYs. I'm hearing some DBTYs going out the door. Andy, will you be able to check for me how many white gold DBTYs we have left in case I'm not updated? And is it Noreen? Is that what that? Okay. So Noreen, we've got a beautiful fawn for you coming up too. So by request, if you'd like this unheated though, let me take it lower than 29,000 because that's my job, is to make sure we go low enough to get it gone. I want to try it on for you here as well. And happy Saturday, 45 minutes left to go though, not a lot of time. And here it is. There's the big ring. There it is. Look at that. To get all of the, you're getting everything you could ever want to make that rare. Everything. It is a smaller size right now. Don't worry, we're going to size it for you. Let me just try it on the other way because I know a lot of you like to see the pear shapes this way. So that's how it looks from a distance. It's mighty large and it's under $10,000. It's actually better than $99.99 too. Way better. We got a better price, a lower price. Let's send it out right now First caller gets it, $5,999. Didn't I have half this size yesterday for that price? Something like that. This is the ring with all the saturation. I'm here to move these unheated stones. It's really what it's taken is some dramatic discounting on the unheateds to make them happen. And that's what we're doing right now. Plus they're $600 off, so it's $53.99. How many do we have left? Okay, good. So we still have 5 left only of the 202 DBTY, which I will flash for you. And also, just a reminder, if you want something affordable but cool, we've got more of those different bands available. All right, Noreen, we've got your fawn. This is my favorite fawn. And that's because of the color. Look at that. There is a blend, the most beautiful blend of champagne, pink, and purple in this fawn diamond. So Noreen, call me quickly, please, 112-7316, because I just know someone's taken this ring. Plus it's in the bridge with the combination of the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. You're getting 7316. That is 35 points in the pink diamonds, first halo, and the middle row that runs under the ring. Then you have 76 points in white diamonds. And let me come in closer and show you the beauty. That is more pink and purple than we see in most fawns. And yet it's dazzling. It looks like stars in the sky coming through on this stone. Talk about brilliance and beauty and rarity. And it's a 90 point, looks like a 1 carat plus all day. That mounting always takes a 1 carat, so it gives you the look of a 1 carat. Let's blow it out right now. First caller gets it, and she probably saw it at some point and said, hold on to that. So I'm so glad. That's what some of you have asked, and we're happy to hold on to pieces if you say, hold on to it. We'll be happy to do that for you. If you need a little time to think about it or gather funds or whatever it is, or ask someone else's opinion about it or whatever you want to do. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Isn't that beautiful? The combination of colors there, the $7,999 price tag that it should have been. I'm making it better than $3,000 and not $29.99 either. Big value here on one. That looks like a pure purple from that angle. This different viewpoint gives you what looks like pure purple, and you know how rare purple diamonds are. I had purple diamond heart shapes in earrings the other day that also I could bring out. This is $2,888 plus almost $300 extra off. So you're saving a bundle here. And let me know who's got it, because obviously not sticking around. $25.99 is your price tag. $25.99 and 20 cents. What a value. Just a reminder, we had designer rings earlier in a Swiss blue topaz and a citrine. Want to show them to you here very quickly if you want something a little bit more affordable. And I think this one is available for the moment. So $25.99 and 20 cents to get that beautiful fawn. Fawns are the combination. They're all a little different. There are no two fawns that are ever really identical, but fawns are that combination of champagne and pink. Usually it's just champagne with a little bit of pink. This is really champagne and pinky purple. And ooh, Glenn, oh my goodness, the butterflies. Oh, I've not even shown these during this event. Glenn said, bring out the ombre pink and blue sapphire butterfly brooches. They're here, they're coming up next. Let's bring them out. $28.88 though, at $25.99, that should not stay here. So the green and the sapphire has already sold in the butterflies, but there are, and I'll never forget, one of my favorite looks ever was because I wore these butterflies on a shoulder of a dress at one day, and it was my favorite look, because let's take a look on the hand here. We have a pink sapphire ombre princess cut butterfly. This is large. It is a brooch. It is stunning. You can wear it upright, side to side, however you want. There are 2 available. We have the pink sapphires, which really gives you intense rubies into hot pinks, into light pinks, all lined in diamonds along those wings. And then we also have, of course, that one's in the 18 karat white gold, and that's going to be item number 1127235. I also have 7228. 7228 would be its counterpart, the blue sapphire version. And if there is any way you can do it to get them both and have them set together, or, I mean, they're brooches, so you can have a lot of fun with them. And the way I'll never forget, I had 3 at one point. I had the 2 blue sapphire, the blue sapphire, the pink sapphire, and a Tsavorite garnet. Tsavorite garnet's found its home, but I had them all together, and what a look it was. If there's any way to do them together, I would say you will be thrilled. And this one, of course, is in the yellow. I'm sorry, it's really, I've got the baby tweezers here, so it's not the best grip I have on that. So let's start with the pink, which are getting 17 karat 71 of pink sapphires. And then, so that's 7235. I know I'm switching you up here. 7235 is 1771 in the pinks, princess cuts entirely, all invisibly set. So that is smooth. No gold, no prongs between all of those sapphires. And so meticulously done to do that beautiful, perfect ombre. Then it's got 30 points in white diamonds. Here's the length. Let me just grab my ruler here, show you some of the length, the wingspan, all of that. It is going to be top to bottom. Well, look at that, 1.75 inches, top to bottom. Width is about the same. Actually, a little longer on the wingspan there. I would say 2.25, maybe 2 3/8 at the widest point along the top. There's the pink sapphire version. Here again is the blue sapphire version. They're the same price, or you can get them both because there's a heavy savings and discount here. The blue sapphire is going to be 7228, and that's yellow gold, 1770, 1 point difference in the sapphire weight. Diamond weight here is 30 points, and it's 18 karat yellow gold. This is the 18K yellow, and this is what it looks like from a distance. It'll have the same measurements, and we're going to blow it out. So I don't think that's 1.25 inches. So just for the record, it's the same size as the pink one. Let's just verify here. Yeah, 1.75 inches top to bottom. So from the base to the side, and then we determined about 2.25 inches wide. Okay, so there's the blue sapphire version, and that's going to be, they started at $14,999. We've taken a significant discount. Thank you, Glenn, for the request. I'll tell you what I'll do, pink or blue, you decide. Let me show them to you together here, side by side. Anybody can grab these, but again, you want to dial in quickly. They're a brooch, so we're in 1,000,001 ways. I just think the butterfly, we know how significant that symbol is as a motif. We know how beautiful and bright, and that ombre is done to perfection. I will make them $49.99 a piece. That is $49.99 plus you're getting $500 instantly off. So $44.99 on your choice of in either the blue sapphires in the yellow gold, the pink sapphires in the white gold. Totally up to you. And I love seeing them together staggered like that. There is a beautiful look. I do want to show you another size perspective here when it's on the neckline. I've thought about this. You could actually, if you have a pretty heavy chain, you could string your chain through the pin and you could wear it like this. So even at an angle, but I really love it. If it was a pendant, I would love that upright. So it doesn't have a bail per se, but you could probably, jerry rig that to make it work as a pendant on a chain as well. So they'll be $44.99 a piece. So that, of course, is the blue sapphire version. Let me also show you the pink. We'll stay right here. I got the pink here handy. That's what the pink looks like. So just another way to kind of gauge the size perspective on that, $44.99. All right, back to our wheel we'll go. And I do want to try to show you up close. And by the way, our fawn is here. So the fawn is here. And we have another request for Kirsten. Thank you, Kirsten. We'll show you our Mahen spinel necklace. It's 1119087. And then call me on the butterfly pieces. They're available. And then we have the fawn diamond. That's available. I'm striking out on requests here. But let's try third time's a charm here. Here's our beautiful Mahen. This is a beautiful pair, isn't it? Bright as can be on this pink. I'm going to have it balanced there for a minute because I wanted you to see the up close, because what looks like one very substantial pear shape and round brilliant on each side, it's actually a diamond cut design to the gold. There is a diamond within it, but you do have the fabulous diamond cutting around it. So if that was an individual, let's say like that's an individual pair, that's an individual round, that's an individual round. Think of how sizable those would be and therefore how costly it would become. Instead, you get smaller diamonds within the design. You've got the 1 carat Mahen with 21 points in diamonds, and it's going to be one only, white gold only, 14 karat. The necklace is adjustable. It does have the lobster claw closure too. So you've got adjustability from 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And we're going to make it affordable, of course, even though it's a 1 carat Mahen. This is just too affordable, really, or is it? Is there such a thing as too affordable? I don't think so. Look at the size of that stone. It reads very much larger than 1 carat, I would say. Let me show it to you again from a distance. Here's that, There's that adjustability you're going to have with the lobster claw, and let's take it to the neckline here as well, so you can see how large it's going to be, whether you want to wear it 16, which is up here, 17 or 18. You have all those options, and we're going to make it very affordable. How about under $2,000 for a 1-carat Mahenge? Let's go $1,599 plus a discount. Send them on out of here. Gotta move jewelry here in our last now 33 minutes left of Saturday. That's it. So you've got a limited time to shop the deals you've seen today, and then again, they'll be gone. So $1,599, about $160 off that price. And there it is as your discounted Mahenge spinel. Look how intense those pink colors become, especially at the very point there, the lobe of the stone, the tip of the stone there as well. That is amazing, isn't it? So here's our last call on our show. We are at that point in time where we really want to make sure you're getting your favorites here. Do let us know what you're thinking about, what you'd like to get. This is the time to get a hold of your favorites. We are in that time when obviously things are getting really, really busy too. We've seen nearly 3 hours of jewelry. We're getting them all out the door. Butterflies are verifying. We've got this incredible Mahenge, which probably is gone. You're taking 10% off everything. But remember, by tomorrow, we see you on Mother's Day. But by then, it's a whole new batch of jewelry, and all these pieces are going to be completely gone. So you do need to shop them now. You need to get in now on your favorites. Take another look at this one. This one's the Mahenge spinel necklace, and let's see who's got it. It's a fabulous piece, $1,599. If you needed another one, I think I've seen another Mahenge spinel sitting in the vault, but again, I could bring that out if you wanted to see it. I think it was also a pear shape. A couple reminders on a few more affordable pieces we had in both the citrine and the topaz. I've got that for you as well. So it's time, guys. Let me know what you need to see before we go. The butterflies are verifying. Those are such a value. They are absolutely stunning, and you probably have heard many times over how complicated a design it is to do that ombre to perfection with the invisibly set princess cuts. You're probably well aware of that. So that's where, again, our own way to do that to make it very affordable. And let me know. Okay, so this is the citrine. Have you seen this designer ring from earlier? This is a solid 14-karat gold. Look at this cut. That cut is so cool. It's citrine or blue topaz. It's item number 8300 on the citrine. Diamond accents on the sides. This is, actually we have 2 of these available, 2 only that are identical. If you want to stack them, you can. It's a Madeira citrine. And then we have the Swiss blue topaz. This is a squared off shank, the European style shank. The bar cut of the stone. This is going to be our 173 citrine and a 238 blue topaz. And we have either the yellow gold for the citrine, perfectly paired, or you can get that beautiful bright Swiss blue, and you can go ahead and do that in the white gold. They are $499 a ring. 2 available in the citrine, 1 available in the Swiss blue. And remember, those were here earlier. Just wanted to recap them. The amethyst and the garnet are already gone. The citrine and the blue topaz are here. So some options for you in affordable before we go. And that certainly is. You can't do a gold band for $449. That is what you're paying at checkout with your discount. So make sure you take advantage of that, and we will help you out. Okay, so we've got ruby bands still to show you. I've got our largest diamond ring in a band that is literally layers of gold and diamonds. Literally layers. 3 of them, 3 layers of gold. It's the one that we really, truly, you know, everything's on limits here. We're putting everything out there. But did you realize that we really wanted to save this next ring because it's got so much gold to be the most economical to melt down? Here's what we're going to do. Yes. Citrine and citrine. All right, you got them because there were 2. So Allison, you've got 1. Jess, you've got the other. Thank you. The Swiss blue topaz is all we have left, and that's going to be item number 1128302 in the white gold. That blue topaz. Thank you on the citrines. They are gone. So enjoy those, and well done. Don't forget, we still have that fawn diamond, the butterflies, the DB2Y. I will recap. The 202 white gold only that we have left is also here. The Mahenge spinel necklace is also here, and so is our blue topaz. All right, now coming up, this is the ring we've been waiting for. I have been waiting to share this with you because it is a last call. Now, it is going to be sized already, meaning I cannot adjust this, and you're going to see why. This is a very complicated ring to build. It was built a long time ago, eons ago. Do you see this side profile? I'm going to let it sit here for a minute because you know why? You got to see this. It's triple layers of gold and 2 layers of diamonds. It's the first layer is the undergallery, sits on your hand. Then you've got an entire row of pave. Go ahead, Zine. Mahenge necklace is gone. Thank you so much. Blue topaz is here. Mahenge necklace is gone. here's what we're going to do. I have a white, yellow, and rose. You're going to see all of them. Let's show them to you here. This is item number 111, 1459. Do you want the white gold? Do you want the yellow? Do you want the rose gold? There are sizes. They are limited. I've only got one in the yellow gold, so the yellow gold's going to go. If any of the last few weeks have been any indication, the yellow gold will go first. My yellow gold is a size 7.5. So again, this one cannot be sized. It is too complex, it is too designer. Hopefully you have a finger that is going to be the size that the favorite gold color choice is. Yellow gold is size 7.5. The white gold, I have two. I either have a 7.5 in the white gold or a 10 in the white gold. Remember, it's a ring you can wear probably ring finger, middle, or index finger, I would say. So you've got an option there. Layers of gold, layers of diamonds, and it's so cool. I always think of one of my favorite designers does a design very similar to this. They do a design where they actually have, it's a little different and out there. I like cool different pieces, but they do a design where there are literally cutouts like this, round circular cutouts in their handbag. So it's actually open work, and they call it the Meteor Collection, and it's really cool. And yet, this is one of those designs that really feels a lot like that, but again, in couture level jewelry, where you literally have a wide band. It's what we call the cigar band style, because it is so wide, like the label of a cigar. When it's really wide like that, you can qualify it as a cigar band style, but then you have that layer of gold first, which is your detailed undergallery, then the solid layer of pave, then another layer. It's 3 layers. And that's going to be where the cutouts are, so you see the solid pave underneath it. It's amazing. That's why you get 226. My rose gold is a size 8. I have 2 available. So we have 2 available in the rose gold size 8. Here we go. Let's get to it. I've got only what we have up there. Make sure you're dialed in. We have amazing, amazing value. It's a great value coming your way. Remember, in total, we're basically seeing 5 rings. Hope one of those sizes in your gold color fits. I want to try it on. It is so cool. And again, there's your inside, under gallery, then pave, then the overlay with the cutouts. We have got one of our bigger values in 226 in diamonds I've ever seen. Make sure you dial in early to get your choice of. I want you to have them. Also, this is what it looks like on. That's super important to see. And here is that yellow gold. Look how beautiful that is. It's definitely a sizable piece. And I mean sizable, not in sizing it. I mean sizable as in it's big, jumbo, oversized, heavyweight, feels great on the hand because of that finishing, and there they all are. So you're choosing the yellow, the white, the rose. It's almost like a double take ring, I feel. Like you do that, you go, oh, nice ring. I love that ring, because you can't miss the bling of that 226, but then you realize, no. There's something special. It's not just a pave dome. It's got those layers. It's got those cutouts. It's got those details. Which one do you love? We're going to make it $69.99, but better. I know you should be paying that or more. Remember, diamonds like this go for about $38,000 a carat in retail. If you're shopping VS Diamonds, they're going for $38,000. That is nearly, what, $100,000 ring anywhere else you'd shop it. We have got the style, and this is the one that if we had to choose one ring to melt down, and say, let's not show it because we want to melt it down, it'd be this one, because that's how much gold it has. That's how significant the gold weight is. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than $6,000, $5,000, $4,000, $3,000. If you get that, could I just make that $29.99 and watch them fly? We could. Or we can do what I do best. It's low with the low prices. We're bringing you a better value right now. Sell it or melt it. That is one they will be melting today. If any one of those 5 total rings exists at 1 o'clock Pacific time, to melt they go. Because there's going to be such a huge gold payoff in any of those rings. Those are the ones you want to melt more than anything. Because it's like that you could take one of those rings, take the diamonds out. You could create 5 or 6 different rings with one of those bands. One of those. That's how much gold is in this ring. We're not doing $29.99. Let me know. This is not going to last. It is not. We already have one going out. I'm just going to wait and see what color and size they're taking. You're not paying $29.99, and this is before you were 10% off. Here we go. We waited. I've saved this till the very end. Talk about a grand finale. We're there. It is not going to be $29. Who wants one? Let me know. Not 20. You will love it. And it's VS Diamonds. You cannot go wrong. But it's not the band everybody else is wearing. You are going to be unique to your circle. And that's what I'll get at the circle. You got the circle cutouts overlaid, all that border wrapped in pave. Every diamond is pave. The labor alone would be thousands of dollars. If I literally handed you the gold and handed you the diamonds, just the labor an artisan would charge you to put it together would be in the thousands. I kid you not. We're going to make it better than even $29.99. Are you ready? Tell me which color and size you want. They're all up there. So far, we have none of them spoken for. We're verifying still. So they're all right now available. You got it. Pink butterfly is gone. The blue is here. The pink is gone. Thank you so much. Here's what I'll do right now. Not going to be 29, 28, 27. I can't believe I'm going this low on this incredible ring. It is not 27 or 26 or even $25.99. You got to be dialing. You got to say sold. These are unbelievable. They are unbelievable rings. The workmanship, the level of quality, the gold, the diamonds. What is missing? A finger to put them on. Your hand. Your hand. We are going to send it out to your doorstep for free. You are going to love this ring. It can be worn. Remember, if a size fits anywhere in your hand, I would say not thumb, not pinky, but anywhere else. If we got your gold color in your size that'll work on your ring finger or your middle finger or your index finger, it works beautifully. And even with those stacks of layers, it's not something that sits up too high. It's practical to wear. Trust me when I tell you I love rings like this. Let's take a look at it. It's not 25. Yes. I will. This is going to be $2,499, but also $250 off. Yes. Swiss blue topaz ring is gone. Thank you so much. And we're going to flash the fawn. That's coming up again. Pieces. Current size on it. Sure thing. Current size is on the fawn diamond that we had a moment ago. It's a 6.5, Jess. I'm going to flash it again for you. Here comes the fawn. The fawn diamond looks like this. That was that purpley, pinky, champagne, all natural, collectible Argyle mine stone in the middle, a 90-point stone. You see the graphics there, Jess? It's got the pink and the white diamonds around it. That one was $28.88. You got it. Thank you so much. And Zine, which one would you like? Yellow gold. I only have two sizes. No, rather 7.5. Only one size. You want it? 7.5 yellow is gone. The yellow gold is gone. We have the white gold and the rose gold now remaining. White gold and rose gold. For whatever reason, I like them this way. So white gold and rose gold, you see the sizes available. Yellow gold is done, sold out. And the fawn diamond just sold as well. And we have one butterfly left. It's the blue sapphire butterfly. So here's your last call. I'm going to try on the rose gold on its own. Want to make sure you see that. And then, of course, thank you so much. That blue sapphire butterfly will probably go next. We're going to recap our 202 white gold diamonds by the yard as well. Looking forward to that. This is the white or the rose. Let me try on the white gold first on its own here. I'm just going to pop it on my ring finger here. It's where we see everything begin, and that's what it looks like. And again, layers and layers and layers. 3 separate rings all in one. Tapers in the back, but there's still, look at the back, that's still a lot of gold through the back. And so again, can't size it because of the complexity of putting it together. Here's what the rose gold looks like. Don't forget, it's comfortable, it's finished on the inside. And then I'll just go ahead and show you what it looks like on all 3 of the fingers I recommend it for. That's of course the ring finger. Here it is on the middle finger as well. I don't know if this size is going to work for me here, but we're going to try it. And that's going to be, because it does fit a little bit smaller, I would say, than what it is. Just keep that in mind, obviously, because it's so wide. That's what it looks like on the index finger there as well. So beautiful value, rose gold or white gold. Yes. Green tourmaline. Thank you. All right, from earlier. All right, sounds good. So here we go. It's the rose gold or the white gold left remaining, and you see our sizes available there. All right, and then we've got some Tanzanite. I think we need to see those Tanzanite drops maybe. Oh, I've got more diamonds. Even more affordable ways to do diamonds coming up. If anyone wants to see our big ruby or our red beryl, please do let me know. We have got a beautiful option there, and that is going to be very, very exciting. And also we have the green zircon in a radiant cut as well. All right, are we done? This ring, stick it around. Good. We need a couple of those to melt. That's going to be a huge payoff. And we're going to make that really, really, really easy. Now, we do have a golden pearl pendant. I'm down to about 19.5 minutes with you today. And this is our little pre-Mother's Day party. And so let's take a look at this. We've got our ruby and diamond band. Yes, please. Here we go. So the white and the rose, you can keep calling on those. Our operators know what's up. I have a yellow and a white gold available in this band. It's going to be item number 1126669. And look at that. Fabulous bright variety. Those are all princess cuts. It's either the rubies or the diamonds. They alternate throughout the band here, all set in a channel. So it's smooth to the touch, smooth to the surface, no extra prongs. You have 67 points in princess cut rubies, 47 points in the diamonds. Keep calling on that large band. Again, it's last call. I only have about 5 pieces left from the entire show. So this is when you do want to call in and request anything you'd like to see. Again, we'll check and see if it's available for you. My favorite of the entire day, the 1289, is still here. So that will get another look. The 1289, the one that just takes your breath away. It truly is. I hope it's coming across on TV. That, just a reminder, as we have a little bit of time left, that is the stunning Brazilian tourmaline in the blue greens. I cannot stand it. I may have to take that. It's down to 88.88. So there is that 1289. So just a little, again, reminder about that one. Here we go with this band. This is going to be 2 in white, 1 in yellow. So hey, if you want to stack a couple, you can do the white gold and get 2. And then it's all finished really well through the inside. Let me show that to you as well. So this is the inside of the yellow gold. Look at how thick it is. The depth of the gold, it's worth pointing out, this is no small little itty bitty band. It's got some serious depth to the gold here. You've got the great finishing on the inside. Could be a beautiful way to do a pinky ring or a stackable, put something, you know, next to it. White or yellow, you get to decide. Also, July and April's birthstone together. Just want to shout that out. And let's make it easy here for you. You ready for a great value? Again, 2 in white, 1 in yellow, that's it. It's going to be supposed to be $18.88. Let's do better for the end of the show here. Last call on our big Saturday. This is quite the day to be shopping, I must say. Quite the day, and a couple items from our past nearly 3 hours. So you do want to call and ask about those, including my 1289 in that blue-green tourmaline that is simply divine. It's the 1289 that is divine. That is for sure. But if you would like to get this band, rubies and diamonds, we love them together, paired up in a band that is smooth to the touch. So you wear that every single day. Could be a pinky ring, could be a thumb ring. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of those questions. We love the layering look across the hand these days too. Rings aren't only for our ring fingers. That's what, you know, that might be aptly named, but we are stacking across the hand, not just down the finger, but across the hand. You can do that with this band. Put it together with other things. I'll skip $18.88. We'll go straight down to the bottom. We'll make it $999 only, plus your extra $100 off. So how does that sound? $8.99 and change to get that ruby band. And thank you so much. I will check for you. Barbara had a quick question, Andy. I think I know the answer. Do we have any paw necklaces left? I don't know if she's talking about the big one or the small one or anything, but we can just check on anything. Thank you. Barbara, we'll check for you. She's looking for yellow gold, but again, I don't think there are any available, Barbara, but we'll check for you. So the band is $8.99. Let's get to our DBTY recap. The blue sapphire butterfly is here. That's our only butterfly left. We have the, let's see, we do have the big earrings, the drop earrings with the rubies that would go nicely with this band. And then I'm down to 5 white gold DBTYs. So we do have to show that to you. 5 white gold DBTYs. We'll show it to you one last time. And again, anything that's available in 15 minutes, melt. We go to melt. So here we are, last call on the band. 2 in the white, 1 in the yellow. Let me know who's got what, because we're very busy on the phone lines. And I have a feeling it's for that band. Yellow gold, all right, yellow gold gone. White gold? You got it. Here it is on the hand. We only have 1 white gold left, by the way. So yellow gold gone. White gold is all I have remaining. Here it is on the hand. A band where the stones will go a little bit more than halfway around the top. We have just 1 left in the white gold. Zine, you're just taking 1, correct? Okay. So 1 left, white gold only. And here was the yellow gold, just so you can see it on hand. It is sold out, but just to show it to you there. So great stackable, nice straight edge. Looks like, is that a paw for Barbara? Barbara, hey Barbara L, we've got a paw for you. I have the big one. Oh, good. All right, so we're going to show the paw necklace. I have yellow and white available. Barbara, you're going to love it, and call me early because I only have 1 in yellow gold. So Barbara L, come on in now. And then 1 left available in the band with the white gold only. Here we go. Yellow gold. Paw design. I'm going to stay on the hand actually because I've got this larger paw design necklace. We have yellow and white available for you. It is 1110454. Here's what I have. Yellow gold, just 1. Barbara, call me. I know she asked for it. She just messaged me and said, do you have one? We got it. That's the paw design. Yellow gold, solid paw they. Hey, animal lovers. My puppy lovers. here we go. Doesn't need to be puppies. Could be any animal, I think, within reason. Okay, maybe not like salamanders or Gila monsters. Probably not those. Somebody asked me the other day, what's a Gila monster? Oh, you don't know what a Gila monster is? It's a desert-dwelling Gila monster. It's also the Golden Knights mascot. But anyway, that's why it was a topic of conversation. But here we go. This is, maybe it could be a beautiful paw for the bobcat. I mean, whatever. I was canoodling with a bobcat over the last couple days. But here we go. Also a mascot. Me and mascots, you know. Let's take a look at our paw. That's our white or our yellow. You decide. White or yellow paw necklace. It is, okay, we have 3 in white, 1 in yellow. So that's going to be it. The size of it is like so. We've got a measurement here for you. It's our 5/8 of an inch drop. This is a full adjustable necklace, chain attached. There's your 5/8 of an inch. I'll show it to you on the neckline here as well. And there it is, the paw. This is great for gifting too, for our animal lovers, for somebody who has got the new pet. Maybe they want to remember a little reminder close to your heart of a pet that you've lost, right? That's what, again, these pieces are so precious that way. We're going to make it $699. $699, white gold or yellow gold. Now, I've got a better quantity available on the white gold. The yellow gold's only 1. So this is a beauty here. And there's that spring ring closure, 16, 17, and 18 inches. So you can wear it here or here or here, wherever you like. But that is our last look at the paw necklace. So there's our yellow gold. I'll try that one on too. And give you a look at that one here very quickly before we go. And we'll see that one on the neckline also. So you can see what each one looks like. There's our yellow gold paw necklace. So Barbara, I hope you're watching and getting one. $629. The little itty bitties are not here. So this is our only paw design. The rings are sold out. This is all we have left in paw jewelry here. Yellow gold looks like that. You can really see the contrast. It's solid pave throughout the paw. That's the paw print there, the whole paw print, and that is $629 and change. All right, who's got what? Yellow gold or white gold? Please decide and let me know, because we've got very limited time left in the show. Want to make sure you get what you love. That's $629 and change. Okay, they're here. 1 yellow, 3 white. Great gifting idea as well. Okay. And here's your close-up just to see. 202 DBTY, just 1. All right, so we have 4 left. I'm about to recap that too. So thank you for letting me know. We are down to 4 left only in the DBTY, which I'm going to recap next for you. That is the paw style there, $629. I think they're all still available. My goodness. Okay, and we still have 1 ruby band in white gold available as well. So that's important to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and recap the DBTY because this is obviously going to sell out very quickly. The paw necklace is here. All right, that was a request. Here we go. Staying with the hand here because I want to show you the most important necklace we do. It has been, I was a little stunned to see this, requested and come out to play today. It is our 202 Diamonds by the Yard 1113480. I can tell you everything you need to know by heart. It's just now we're down to, we sold out of the rose, we sold out of the yellow gold earlier today in the show. That was a couple of hours ago. We have 10 minutes left, actually 11. So you want to make decisions now on whatever you're thinking about, but that's our 202. All the diamonds are huge. They are, look at this, we build in the 16, 17, and 18 inch with the lobster claw closure as well. The diamonds go all the way to the point where the adjustability begins. So you have diamonds all the way around the neckline. Then you've got the big bezel sets. They're also going to be only about a ½ an inch or so apart. So that's really important to think about how beautiful, look at that size. I do want to show you on the neckline, we only have white gold left and we only have 4 available now in the white gold. That's what it looks like from a distance. And of course, for my gals with the shorter hair, the hair up or the hair back, or hey, it's summertime, it's hot, it's 100 degrees out here today in Los Angeles. So it's one of those where this is the beauty because instead of going 3/4 or halfway around, they go all the way around. So diamonds will always be seen no matter what angle you see them from. This is down to $1,999. We have 10 minutes left on our Saturday. That's it. This is a beautiful, beautiful necklace that, again, you'll probably share the same sentiment that so many have before you, which is, I got it, I opened the box, I put it on, and I have never taken it off since. So you talk about a piece with a lot of wearability and a lot of everyday elegance, that perfect design for anybody of any age to wear and enjoy and live in. This is it. Plus you're getting $200 extra off It is $17.99 at checkout. So that's the one I would really recommend getting. Let me also show it up close so you can see these huge bezel set diamonds you have and the way this is done. Now, as it flips and turns, because it will, naturally we're gonna move and talk and walk and, you know, look fabulous. This is gonna be that beautiful open bezel even through the back. So it's always gonna show you diamond brilliance from every angle. It's $17.99. We have 4 left, white gold only, and another request coming up. Hi, Maria. Take a look at this one, 1375 is the item number. Let's go and stay up close here because I've got another request here. I want to make sure we get have enough time to show all these requests. Here's the yellow diamond necklace in a yellow and white diamond halo as well. Thank you, Maria, for the request. This is 1375, our 26-point center stone. 14 points surrounding it that are a match. So it's going to end up looking like a 3-carat yellow diamond that's sitting on your neckline. And then you also have yellow diamonds bezel set on either side of your double halo squared off style. That's going to be, as it is, looks like we have 1 necklace remaining. Started with 2, have 1. Let's make it $999 for the yellow and the white diamonds. And here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. Then I'll take it over to the neckline for you. And again, a couple of really nice features here because it's the 2-tone gold, so it goes with everything. If you're somebody who wears both colors of metal and platinums and sterlings and white gold and yellow gold, it's always going to work. Ties it all together. I'm going to show you on the neckline. Also keep in mind it's a lobster claw closure and a 16, 17, 18 adjustable length. So that means here, here, or here. That's 16, 17, 18 with your yellow and white diamonds. And that is perfect, especially for as many of you that have yellow diamonds in rings here, but are now looking for a necklace to coordinate and go back to it. So that'll be $8.99 and change at checkout. Back to the up close we'll go, showing that for Maria for her request here. And that's what that big yellow diamond looks like all together. I do want to just give a last look to a little bit of love to my Brazilian tourmaline here. Zine, any questions? Okay. $9.99 for the necklace. Bezel set diamonds on the sides. They're in yellow diamonds, just as bright as the center stone and its halo around it. Let me show you this one more time. It is the beautiful blue and green. Thank you on that necklace. The necklace, I think that says, does that say 1 or 2, Andy? Is that 2 on the necklace? Okay, so we still have 1 left? All right. The necklace, we had the yellow diamond. Okay, can't really read it. Okay, so we still have 1 left on the yellow diamond necklace. There were 2, not 1. So 1's gone, 1 is left. The paw necklaces are all here, right, Andy? No paws went out the door? Oh, a what? A swap? Okay. All right, so here we are. I'm going to zoom back. It's the 1289. Got to show this to you in all its glory, and glory is really its middle name. It just... If this looks like a normal stone to you, I'm going to ask you to readjust your settings on your TV. It is so brilliant and so beautiful. We still have a couple white gold DBTYs you can grab before we go. This is the most amazing, and I've seen a lot of jewelry. I spend my life with jewelry every single day of my life. I'm around a lot of fine jewelry, have been for 25 years. This is one of the most extraordinary stones I've ever seen, and that is no exaggeration. Go ahead, Andy. You got it. Yellow diamond necklace is sold out, done, gone. For what it's worth, this is obviously not an inexpensive piece. It's not for everybody, but it is for the record. And I know that cameras and lenses and all that and your television screen can only do this stone so much justice. This is one of the most beautiful stones I have ever seen. And it's not just about, okay, I like it, personal preference thing. It's about the qualities this stone brings, the size that is so massive, the mix of the blues and greens, the clarity, the way it pops with the clarity and the cutting together that just make it such a standout stone. And it's almost 13 carats, but it's really unique, and it's done with the princess cut diamonds on the side. If you have any inclination to own it, let me just give you my 2 cents for what it's worth. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. You will never want to take this ring off. It is so outstanding. And it is 66 points in princess cut diamonds. There are 3 of them on each side. They're huge. They're going to be 11 points each. And it just lets the stone do what the stone does. It is my last call on this piece. Look at the way I've been using that word, it snaps. It is so electrified, so clean. It looks like it's polished from the inside out. And it's a rovely, cushiony, basically right on point with a round. And it's got everything from designer tapered prongs to this beautiful clarity and color. It is all out outstanding. There's no 2 ways about it. and we somehow got this $29,999 ring. So much lower, so affordable, so stunningly clean and bright and beautiful and crisp. And I'm going to make this your dream come true ring. It is $8,888. It's one of the bigger discounts we have. You're taking almost $900 off. It'll make it $79.99 at checkout, and it is a mega value. Still have our blue sapphire butterfly. Still have a couple of white gold diamonds by the yard necklaces. Still have those gorgeous ruby drop earrings we had earlier. That were the stiletto style with the big bezel sets. I'm going to try this on for you, and we're going to be saying goodbye in about 4 minutes here. So our show is almost wrapped for today. That's today, that's Saturday. Of course, I'm with you tomorrow for our big Mother's Day celebration. What fun we're gonna have. I hope you can join us, stop in when you can, and we would love to have you and love to keep you company tomorrow. I know it's not always a day of celebration. It can be a somber day for some. So we'll be here for you, and we will be hanging out together tomorrow doing what we do best, which is shopping amazing values. So Sell It or Melt It will continue with a brand new lineup, and I would love to celebrate with our moms out there. And of course, we'll all think about all of our moms that are important to us and our loved ones tomorrow. So that's going to be a great time tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. That stone is, well, it just speaks for itself. I don't know if there's any words or vocabulary or any kind of any really thing I can say that's going to give you any more of a nudge than that gorgeous stone just gives in its look. It's just electrified. So it's a beauty, and it's $88.88, but really $79.99. If you'd like to try that, you will be forever pleased and forever in love with that stone. So it's our last call on the show. Always worth checking, even if you think something might be gone. You know, as the show goes on, some people do the swapsies. They do a little trade one thing for another. So it's always worth checking. Let me also say that. It's really important to check on availability. Even if something sold out earlier, it's worth a phone call. Our operators are here to help, and we'll be able to let you know if something maybe is still here for you. Obviously, people do trade things out. I have a flash here for somebody. I'm not sure who it is, but it's the multicolored tourmalines. Charmaine? Charmaine, you got it. This is the multicolored tourmaline piece with all the baguettes and tapered baguettes. And it is one only, yellow gold, 3032 is the number. And that necklace, Charmaine, is going to be $7.99. 18 karat yellow gold, blues and greens, yellows and pinks. What a piece that is. It's got indica lights. It's got zeolites. It's so pretty. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. Then I'll take it to the neckline. That is 112-3032. Yes. You got it. Thank you so much. One of our 226 cigar bands has gone out the door. Thank you so much. And that's what that necklace looks like from a distance away. Thank you, everybody, so much. And again, we'll take another look at our close-up here. Charmaine, if you'd like that necklace, it's $7.99. Just ask your operators for 3032. Yellow gold, many colors of tourmaline, tapered baguettes and standard baguettes, but indica lights, greens, chartreuse, zeolites, rubelites, and pink tourmalines, all in one gorgeous necklace. Our final minute is here. Again, I'm going to encourage you to call in and ask about anything you saw earlier. If you want to do a little double check, please do. Always best to double check with your operators, see if something might still be available for you before we go. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air. In 50 seconds or so, we will help you out, answer your calls, place orders. If you want that gorgeous blue-green Brazilian, do it. You will love it. And I want to say just really quickly, in case you're on the go and can't join us tomorrow, I want to say a special happy Mother's Day to all of our moms out there. So again, join me tomorrow. I'll be with you celebrating Mother's Day for what, the 9th year in a row. We'll celebrate Mother's Day Sunday together. I look forward to seeing you then. The show starts at 10 a.m., noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait. So we've got a big show for you tomorrow. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there early in case I don't see you. Otherwise, join me tomorrow. We'll see a big Sunday showcase for you. And we've got our last look right there at our blue-green Brazilian new fine tourmaline. Thank you again for watching and shopping today. Appreciate you all so much. Again, we'll be here. We're very busy on the phone lines. We'll be here for a few minutes. Definitely call, definitely ask those questions, and grab what you can before they're gone. Thanks so much, everybody, from all of us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.